When we last left off, you had launched a coordinated attack against a necrotic black dragon suspended in time in mid assault on familiar faces. You succeeded in not only freeing the dragon and Calder from their stalemate, but in protecting the ashen husks of other heroes trapped in this plane. After a long fight, you vanquished the dragon and lifted the curse of this place from your old friends, but found that the paladin Awen would not rouse from unconsciousness, and were warned that the Fey touch or blooded are especially susceptible to the curse. You escorted the little party back to the gate to see them safely through to the other side, warned and assured in equal parts that not only should your friend wake after some time away, but those affected by the way this curse leaked into your world may also soon see improvement. Now that you had subdued the creature that had been causing the leaks trying to break through the plains. But there is still another job to do here, so you could not join your friends in returning to your home plane. The wizard Calder still expects you to help him escape, and now leads the way to a towering tree in the distance. You are aware of how things in the trees click and groan, and you are constantly on patrol for something, they are constantly on patrol for something that will not grant them reprieve, but you have succeeded yet again in passing by undetected, for now. As a party, you follow likely 5 or so feet behind Calder, who walks rather casually through the gnarled, twisted gray wood. The creaking around you seems to have quietened for now, and you have a brief patch of peace on your path. Is there anything you wish to do or say? And if so, what are you doing? Now is the time.
Should we have just sat by the portal and attempted to take some sort of rest before we continued on? Oh, Ethan, why?
Probably, maybe.
Might be wise.
But we're here now, so.
Might have been wise.
I thought we did take a short rest, question mark?
We took a short rest.
Yeah. Okay.
Talking about taking a long one, or attempting to.
How many of us would benefit from a long rest right now?
I mean...
Well, if we're going to go up against other dragons and or starved.
Most likely.
I could push on without a long rest.
I can also.
I can, as long as no one needs any healing or any misty stepping or dimension dooring or counterspelling or...
That's a lot of stuff. And also,
It's
Calder... Oops, sorry.
Go
Go
ahead.
for it. I was just going to say, in Calder, I imagine you could benefit from rest.
Not particularly.
No.
Well,
I
its
see.
magic is not recovering the way it should.
It won't here.
It was a
But-
brave thing you did, standing between them and the dragon.
Let's not go ahead and use words like that. Back on the subject of all of you being... Sorry, not all of you. Most of you being useless right now?
Yeah,
I'm not useless.
Before we embarked on the journey into a dangerous coastland, did we not think to manage our resources?
Look, there was a banshee,
It
and
took a lot.
Darby's ring needed refilled.
It did take a lot to get here. Like,
It really
a lot.
did.
And we felt time was of the essence.
That one.
And
And we did
There's-
just fight a giant dragon, which could be resource draining, one might think.
And we fought a banshee right before we came in here. And we didn't
But-
have to fight another soldier, luckily, because we were able to just say hi and walk in.
I smited a little too many things, maybe, but I'm fine.
But if you're implying that we cannot take a long rest, then we won't, and we'll continue on and we'll make do.
You're welcome to try. I just wouldn't recommend it.
Well, I suppose we push on then.
Okay.
I mean,
We'll attempt
you are
to.
definitely welcome to try, but I can't help but to notice the two that would normally be the most susceptible to being here are the most tapped.
Well, I have given up some of things to keep others safe.
Hmm.
And I've literally.
Where does
been
that
doing
leave
that
both of you
too.
now?
Well, we're here and you're alive, so not so bad, I don't think.
So far.
So far.
But if you'd like to attempt to settle down for 8 odd hours in this very cursed place, I will happily watch.
Well, now I don't like the judgment, so now I feel like I'm just going to keep going and attempt to save one energy to try and revive one of you if we all die.
1 energy. Is that our unit of measurement?
1 energy.
Do you mean one spell slot, perhaps?
No, I was trying not to say that because we're in character, so it's not spell slot. That's the game mechanic.
Would a character not know that they have spell
On a
slots?
scale of 1
I
to
do.
5, level 5 spells.
I'm saying I would try to save try to save some energy, 1 spell slot for reviving, but it came
I
out as
understand, Liz.
1 energy.
I'm fine.
I'm again.
All right, well, let's carry on then, shall we?
Very judged right now with the fact that I've just tried to keep my friends alive.
Have you ever had a conversation with Calder where you didn't feel particularly judged? Because I would like to participate in one of those.
Oh, touche.
And I will turn around and start walking in the direction of the tree.
You have already been walking. You started
Okay.
walking last session. You
I am walking
not to
faster.
take
We are continuing to walk to the tree. Not that he has time to judge us when we're here for him.
I'm just going. Just side-eyeing Realm and Vaughn, and I'm going to keep walking.
Well, you continue through the cursed wood. It is quiet, unsettling. You can still, every now and again, hear that sound of almost leather on leather sliding and crinkling from somewhere distant in the trees. You did also already make a stealth check to go unnoticed. So while you hear the sounds, you pass undetected.
Kristen, you're being so sneaky. Wow.
At some point, I suppose I will ask Calder some questions as we're walking along quietly. I'm not even sure where to start. Like, trying to separate what I would ask versus what she would ask because they're different things. Stop laughing at me.
A sad friend nearby?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'll go first.
So I think she would say,
or not.
you might wish to know that Klaus came to Mia and Darby and requested a meeting.
All right. And?
They seemed amenable to meeting with him. I just suppose I would like to know more about exactly what it is he's trying to do, and what it is, how it's different from what you did here, or the same.
What makes you think I know?
Because isn't what you did here a result of the artifacts? And he's trying to collect them?
That is what I've been able to assume, but whatever he's doing and for whatever reason is beyond me. I just know that those things aren't meant to be gathered. Case in point, and he gestures.
But you don't think he's gathering them for the reason that you did?
I don't know. I would imagine that's something you could ask him if you all feel so amenable to go meet him.
But surely you've speculated.
I have. And my speculation is, and he gestures again.
Right. So you aren't sure, but you think he means to just burn up what you did by accident. You think he'll do on purpose.
I think whenever anyone sets out to gather a bunch of cursed, nasty things, they don't mean to do any good with it.
What were you trying to do here, then?
Well, you know, just grow, I guess.
No, I don't know. What do you mean?
What? Of course you do. You've absolutely made harebrained grasps at power.
Are you a harebrained grasp at power?
Absolutely.
Making. So, what were you hoping to achieve? And you did it by bringing them together, the artifacts?
What does this really have to do with Klaus visiting your friends and wanting to meet?
It has to do with understanding how this happened, because I don't want this to happen to where we're from. And I don't think you do either, or you wouldn't have come all this way and you wouldn't be helping.
He's going to very pointedly stop and turn and look back to the rest of the party. And Vaughn, you'll notice he's looking explicitly at you.
Yes. Hello?
Hello. I just figured if we're going to talk and gossip about the party and who might be visiting them and plans were may or may not be forming, everybody should be involved. Did you read my message?
I did.
And you didn't share it?
Oh, I did. Yes. When we were all sitting around a table at the Milling Brew Inn, there was a morning where I shared it.
So what more do you really need to know? I gathered the things. The thing went horribly. We are stuck in the result of the gathering of the things. What does it matter what for?
I guess you're right.
I mean, it matters what you intend now, and that will be different than what you intended then, I hope.
What I intend now is very much different than what I intended then.
And that's all I'm asking. But if I knew...
What I
Sorry,
intend now is different.
What do you intend now?
To live, my dear.
And that's it.
Largely. I have no lasting grand ambitions that have endured with me this long. I truly would like to live. I would like to be free. I'd like to see a little more of the world, I think. And unfortunately, my past actions have hindered me in many ways from doing that. I thought it is I don't want to see it happen again. What happened here, no matter the reason, no matter the drive, this was a mistake. It was a mistake I made because I was young and ambitious and I thought I could control what no one can.
I suppose that I am hoping to understand what you are doing so I can understand what Klaus is trying to do. So we can better stop him.
Okay, let me spell it out for you. I gathered everything. Artifacts of immense power. Also keys, conveniently, to a very, very heavily locked door. Now, the artifacts alone, very powerful. Yes, you can accomplish much with them. But the being behind that locked door can accomplish much more.
Did you set him free?
I did.
And you think that's what Klaus intends to do? I know you don't know, but I'm asking what you think.
It is a reasonable assumption, yes. Any one of those artifacts, never mind 2 or 3, can accomplish much. But once you start to get greedy enough to want more, when do you stop, really?
When did you stop?
When the thing came out of the door and did gestures again.
So, when there was nothing left when there's nothing left.
Nothing left to save or protect. Yes, that is when I stopped.
Do you ever think about the people that you hurt along the way? I'm just curious.
No, actually. I sleep like a baby. In fact, when I do remember them, it's mostly just to laugh at how tiny and insignificant they were and how quickly they died.
Really?
There's really no need for sarcasm, Calder.
You call it
So-
sarcasm, I call it exhausted honesty.
On a lighter note, once we get what we need to get from this tree, and you do have a chance at, well, living, have you put any thought yet as to where you're going once you walk through that door again?
I have. And unfortunately, it's not quite what I want to be doing just yet. But we'll get there.
So you would rather spend a little more time here?
No, I would love to leave immediately. In fact, several days ago would have been when I would have loved to leave. But we're still here, but you're here, and that means my time entrapped will soon end.
Can we backtrack just a smidge? Just a smidge, because I am a little confused. And we've probably already talked about this and reiterated this, but I apologize. But, so let me get this straight. The artifacts are the keys to the door to the Rot King, yes?
Yes, they can be used.
Okay. You set the Rot King free.
I did.
Where is he now?
Back in his cage.
Because you split the items, or?
In a way, yes. I shoved him back into the cage, slammed the door, and threw the keys elsewhere.
Okay. That's just what I wanted to clarify. I wasn't sure if we still had a Rot King just floating around here somewhere.
Well, I feel like we maybe would have noticed if he was just.
We didn't really specify. That's why I just, we didn't really talk about the possibility. He said he set a thing free, not really that he closed the door. All right, that's all. That's. Thank you for going over that. I'm less confused now.
You know, Calder, this is the first chance that I've really had a chance to speak to you since you helped Nia to bring me back, so I suppose that I owe you a thank you.
All right. Go ahead and say it then.
Thank you, Calder. I don't know if I would be here without you.
You're quite welcome. It was my genuine pleasure to assist a young upstart hero such as yourself.
But there was something interesting about, I guess, the whole resurrection process.
Oh, it really is.
Ryota, my god, actually gave me a little vision, I suppose, is probably what I think it was now.
Well, how interesting is it of you to be Death's favorite?
I'm
I'm on my phone, so my internet works.
I definitely don't think that is the case. But it's interesting. I think you should hear what I saw. It might be of interest to you. I saw you come out of a portal into a cave and swipe up what I believe now is the jewel that removes or locks someone's curse in it, or soul in it.
I may or may not have done that at one point in my very long life. It gets hazy.
Then I suppose you don't remember using said gem on the fellow that was there.
Let's be perfectly honest with you, my dear. I used that gem on a few people.
And you don't feel bad about it because, like you said, you laugh at them, right?
Yes.
Inside check.
I was gonna say, give an insight check.
Go ahead and do an insight check.
Is that one limited to 2 people? Just
Yes.
asking. Okay.
18.
I rolled a natural 20 for a total of 24.
I'll go fuck myself with my 18.
Yes, Wade.
Oh, were all of us or just those 3 rolling insight?
No, it's just the 2 of them.
Okay. By the way, after the session, I just had to go back and find it. I will post that letter.
No, that's fine.
Because I did share, like, a portion of it, but reading it, I didn't share the thing in full. That's my bad, guys.
How dare
Okay.
you?
I'm old. My brain doesn't retain information well anymore.
Please stop. Please
Nope,
no.
I've said it. I've said it.
It's
I regret
no.
nothing.
Oh.
Oh, did you wither a bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely did. I'm gonna go get my cane now.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you start.
No, sorry, Rich and I have the ick again, but it's cool because we have it this weekend, so we'll be better by next weekend. It'll be
Fucking
fine.
better.
And everything's gonna be fine.
You
And we're not gonna worry because Rhiannon just finally stopped stressing about passports. So I'm absolutely going to. I've got 6 days to not be disgusting, and I will.
Don't worry, we're
Vitamin
not even sitting together
C.
on the same flight, so, like, I'll be fine.
I am going to like sit so close to you and breathe on you. It'll be fine. If you
By the
wear
way, my-
go ahead.
Go for it.
I was just gonna say, like, wear the duck onesie. Was it ducks? Anyways, wear the onesie, and then absolutely someone will swap seats with me so we can sit together. Because I'll be like, yo, I'll sit next to the weird dude.
I don't know. I don't judge people on airplanes for what they wear. That's a no man's land.
No?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
no, you wouldn't. But the average person, have you ever sat next to an old white dude who told you it's cool because she smells nice? Because I have sat next to the old dude that said it was cool because I smelled nice. So I figured that's the person I'll swap seats with
So that's a.
because they would yeah.
I don't care. I don't pay attention to what people wear on an airplane.
I've never been on an airplane, so I don't know.
I only care if they're physically in my seat. Like this one chick with her emotional support 20-pound dog who was absolutely in my lap too.
Cute.
Yeah. Which, like, I normally like dogs, but there's a guy with very broad shoulders on the other side of me. It was a long flight.
That's why I
That
Alright.
sucks.
pick a window
Yeah.
seat.
It's like we're all gonna survive here. I'm gonna take half a clap in and we're gonna be fine.
All right. So, still walking, still lightly grilling.
Just gentle charge.
Gentle fire.
He's so crispy
2 minutes
now.
per side.
Just extra crispy.
Would it make you feel any better if I said, yes, I felt terrible about all of the awful things I did?
Yes, frankly, yes, it would.
No. Well, I don't want to lie to you.
Of course not. Like you've never done that before.
I try to be very honest. Selectively so, maybe now and again, but overall, largely honest.
I mean, certainly the fact that you're trying to stop this from happening again means that you have regrets.
Can you go ahead and give me a persuasion check?
Sure. And I'm gonna give myself bardic inspiration for the first roll of the day. Let's see. Let me mark that down so I don't forget. D8. That's D8. That is a 28.
Wow.
I definitely have regrets. One can't look at this place, nor exist in this place, and not feel regret. Just passively. But to have caused it. I don't want it to happen again.
We don't either. So hopefully together we can not have this happen to our world.
That is the goal. And to answer your earlier question, Vaughn, that is my goal at the moment, is to get out of this place and stop the little gremlin trying to do anything that might put us back here.
I'm glad you're on our side this time.
I'll try to take that as a compliment.
You should.
Not to harp on this.
I'll harp away. Got nothing else to do but walk and talk and grill, I guess.
Do you remember the person in that cave that you used the gem on? I think he was likely the first person you ever did. So maybe you'll remember that a little easier.
What is the point of this questioning?
There is definitely a point. I'll get there. I just want to know whether you remember him.
If I didn't,
I'll still tell you the answer. I'm just curious.
well, let's say I have no recollection. It's been a long time.
See, I have a theory. I've been wondering why Ryotsu chose to show me that vision, I suppose. And I've been thinking about it for a very long time. And I think that you may be the reason why the voice in my head is all fucked up.
It's quite a heavy claim.
I don't know for sure, but he looked a little bit familiar, and after you used the gem on him, he cried red tears, and he sounded very familiar to me. I don't know how a two-spirit is created. I don't know where the second spirit comes from, but maybe it's my ancestors.
That is entirely within the realm of possibility.
God damn it.
Wow, I'm so
Boo!
sorry. Everything just disconnected, and I'm only now reconnecting.
Yeah, no, I know why. It's because Kaylee made a pun and it broke your computer.
Somebody's got a boo!
I just thought maybe you would remember him.
If I did, what difference does it make? What's done is done.
Well, knowing what might have caused my fucked up voice, for lack of a better word, maybe it would be easier to find an answer for it knowing what happened in the first place. You said it yourself that it is unusual for a two spirit to have a voice like I have.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Oh, yes. Wait. That's you said insight? Is that what it was?
Persuasion.
Persuasion. Oh, that's plus 0. 17.
It's funny, that's what I rolled on mine too.
If that was an ancestor of yours that I may or may not have used the gem on, in self-defense
did.
entirely,
No. But continue.
it is not impossible to theorize that perhaps because of the nature of your blood and who your people are, that the gem didn't quite work as it was meant to, and left behind a bit of a mess.
I think that could be what happened.
It was particularly drawn to the gem, but we never really discovered why.
Well, never mind. I don't know that.
Is it something that we could correct? What you did back then?
Optimistically, I'd like to say so. There are very few things that can't be undone. Current landscape notwithstanding. But even then, I don't know that for certain.
What would undoing it entail?
Well, I imagine more careful and practiced handling of that gem. If something happened in that incident that I may or may not have been involved in, well, perhaps perhaps your better half is still in there somewhere.
So if we attune to the gem, we could release the spirits that you trapped.
It's possible.
Is that why you were?
Advisable.
Wait, what?
Why?
It's a very dangerous thing. I don't know if you noticed, but the last time one of you touched it, you ended up dead.
Actually, no. I was the last one to touch it. And I
By
did not
some
die.
miracle that you were able to survive. But I would not encourage trying it multiple times. That is probably one of the items I would make the strongest case for leaving buried somewhere no one will find it.
I would love to, but I can't go on like this forever, so...
Hey, you made it this far?
Woo.
Mostly.
Mostly.
I have to say, there are some... What is it exactly that you're expecting the gem to do upon releasing what? I'm just slightly confused as to what it is we're wanting the gem to do for you.
Pretty much, I think when Calder used the gem on the person that I saw, I believe he locked up the dominant spirit in the gem. And I think that has somehow come down onto me having a very horrible voice in my head. I don't know.
Okay, and if we release said soul, it doesn't really have anywhere to go.
Where do any souls go when they die, when they have no body to inhabit? Actually, that's a good question. What happens to the domains of the gods if there are no gods?
Well, I wasn't really going that out there with it. I was just
We did
trying
get
to
very philosophical.
focus on just
got nothing better to
specifically
do?
realm.
I got nothing
Realm
better to do.
situation. Like, if we release this soul, what is it going to do?
It
So
might-
I have. Oh no, go for it.
Or
No, go
Ram
ahead,
is going
go
to end
No,
up
no,
with
no, no, no,
three
you-
voices in his head. I'm
Three
going
souls.
anyway.
I just appreciate Nia being the practical one in this case.
I just want to see you hurt.
So another thing that I saw when I was being brought back was myself, I suppose, in a reflective surface, but I was half there and half nothing. So I almost wonder if releasing the soul would, I don't know, it wasn't used on me, so I don't know, but maybe it would make me whole somehow. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I am whole.
Your theories, I do agree with your theories. I think it's a very smart point of view. And perhaps whatever is locked in this gem is what your spirit is so angry about. There's just a lot of missing holes, and I just worry about what would happen to you were we to do something with whatever is in the gem. That's all. That's the only reason I'm pushing as much as I am on that. I apologize.
I understand. I'm not. Go for it.
No, you go.
I'm not really suggesting that we use the gem. We don't know enough about it. I suppose I'm just theorizing and checking to see what Calder thought of each. But anyways.
It is a good way to go to try and find answers, especially with a person who had been there.
Allegedly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
We don't know. Maybe your good old death is trying to incriminate me.
Why? Have you made it enemy of death as well?
I would.
You have
You got
just
beef
kind of
with
glances
death?
around.
You got beef
This
with
whole
Death,
thing.
Calder?
You haven't, you pissed off.
Jeez.
I mean, the other possibility is that the gem could trap that part of you that you don't like, Realm. It could just be you. I don't know if that's something you want.
It very much is. Yes.
But would you wish that on the other part of you, the eternal entrapment?
Yes, on it. I don't know. Yes, maybe.
Well, you have lots of time to think about it, so just consider all of these philosophical questions for a while.
And speaking of time, Calder, do you have any idea roughly how long it's been for you in here since you arrived?
That's not really a day-night cycle. It's just all the time gray.
I thought as much. I worry remember if there's a time difference between being here and being back.
Of the few times I've been known to cross the plains, I don't think I've noticed anything egregious. Should be fine.
Time is
Why?
like a soup.
Would you come back here if you didn't have to?
I don't always have a choice. Something happens to my anchor, something happens to me.
So this isn't the first time that you've been pulled back. And who's helped you return before?
A lovely young man named Antonio was the last one.
What happened to him?
Yeah, that one.
Sorry.
Yes, you know.
Yeah.
Met him before?
Well, he died.
Of old
Of
age.
old
in his-
age.
In his own bed. Yes, okay, good.
In his own bed.
Did you?
Does that have to be his own?
Yeah.
What?
In a comfortable bed in which he was there by choice.
Did you? I'm sorry. Did you think I'd killed him?
No, I didn't. I just I want to know if there are any. Oh
We're
god, a cat's
fascinated
staring
by
at me. I can't be serious.
I'm just waiting for
Directly into the camera.
Oh god, I'm waiting for Solus to turn around and just do what he did and gesture to the place.
I suppose I am just curious if I didn't know we had predecessors, and I'm interested in what may have become of them.
Right, you're giving us a name. There has to be some infatuation with that.
Sorry, let me just clarify a little bit of information. Antonio of Modicol was Sebastian's
knew it.
father.
I knew it.
Oh.
Well, I knew it. I should have said it, but I knew it.
And you two were very close friends.
We were very close friends. He was a good man.
One could say they were roommates.
And they were roommates. And we were roommates.
Was it
Well,
his
Myers?
rescue
ahead.
that tethered the deal between the two of you, or was that bond that you had prior to this?
I made a deal to support Antonio's family, his bloodline, as long as he and his protected the flower. Of course, being a good man, he did exactly as we agreed. His son, little shitstain, is a little less agreeable.
Language.
No, I think it's warranted, really.
I stand by what I said.
I stand by shit stain.
Antonio was so lovely that you cared for him. How did he sire such a monster?
Thank you.
I asked myself that quite common. I think Sebastian was a product of always getting exactly what he wanted. He never really had to grow up because his father, a giving man, never made him work for much. So the boy came to expect everything. All the time.
Yes, that sounds about right from what I've known of him. Do you have any idea or any theory on what happened when we were kidnapped? Do you think it was him
Oh, absolutely.
doing it?
I think, pass or fail, if he also happened to suffer from a coordinated attack in the middle of the capital city, then he can't lose. It's really well planned, honestly.
What
Might
do you
have
think would have
recommended it in better times.
bet? What do you think would have happened if Darby hadn't been there?
I don't think we want to start talking about that. I mean, we
Yes.
can. I'm happy to. I think it's going to be a very uncomfortable conversation. He likes to collect things.
What do you mean?
He likes to collect things. And people are just things.
I see.
So, I mean, on one hand, if it had all gone off without a hitch, he would have not only embarrassed his neighboring nation, but made off with a little prize. And if he failed, then he still succeeds in embarrassing a aging king.
I see. And it's something you might have suggested in other times.
Other times, it's a good plan.
I'm gonna take Solus's hand.
And she will, take Groan's hand.
I would like to be clear, I did not tell him to do it to you this time.
This
It's just
time.
a good plan. I can see the logic in it. It is the smart thing to do when you're a shit stain that wants things.
Considering how everything played out, I think I can accept that you didn't tell him to do any of that to us.
No, I'm sure it wasn't your idea that time.
Not that time. It's a good idea.
Oh, right. It all worked out in the end. It was really. You came back to us, and. Yes.
I stare at Nia. I stare at Nia. So hard.
I'm uncomfortable, and I don't like that you're sad now, and it just feels like very. Like, I feel terrible.
So we're just trying to dismiss the whole conversation then.
I'm sorry. It feels right to do. I'm sorry. It just. But on the bright side, you are still here with us, and that didn't happen. Calder didn't make that happen. Jobby was there, and we're going to kill him when we see him. Yes?
I am once again side-eyeing Vaughn.
I'm avoiding eye contact with everyone.
You don't need to worry about me. I'm okay. It's fine. I'm all right. I just am trying to be clear on what was and was not your idea, Calder. At which points in time, because I just, if you helped to create a monster at some point, I would want to know that.
Now it feels like you are being very accusatory.
I am asking a question.
Oh.
I would like to just step in and say at this point, though, we should let it go.
I am a little inclined to agree, maybe. Don't know that now is the time for an interrogation.
I mean, maybe so. At the end of the day, whatever Calder's motives were, I trust Calder now.
I look at Vaughn at that. I'm okay. I'm not. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. I'm just trying to figure out what's happened and what we're dealing with now. I see all of you worrying. I'm okay. Everything is, it worked out. Nothing happened.
So then why are you reopening the wound?
Because I want to understand what we're dealing with now and what we may come to face, because there are people we care about in Ainsbury that have been impacted and who may continue to be so, and I don't think it's the last we've seen of Sebastian. So I want to know what ideas he may have, how he thinks, how his brain works. so we can be prepared.
I don't think he's quite the puzzle box you think he is. He's very simple. Honestly, the dumbest thing he's ever done was use me as a scapegoat, because, frankly, there's no more brains left back there. Or if there is, he's found somebody else.
And he's also made a very,
Sesame.
very dangerous enemy.
He has. He will die.
Are you
See,
going
we
to
can-
put him in your pit?
Ooh. You know, I really hadn't thought that far.
Oh my
I did
god!
Definitely set on dying, but after that, well,
I'll be honest, he's a
The
little
whole
soft.
he used and abused.
I'm not sure.
Oh.
I'm not sure.
Think of how
He
funny
might-
it would be to be like, ah, ha, ha, you could
It
just
would
let
be
us
funny.
slap uselessly at the dragon. It would be funny. I don't know.
I would
that's
be.
trying to use him as a shield.
I would be happy to put him in the pit for you. So see, we are in accord.
Before we ruin him personally, there's always the option of ruining him publicly with the same methods that he used to ruin his neighboring kingdom.
I'm
Because if
very
we
much
arrive,
for that.
An idea.
I
if we
would
arrive as well-known and renowned guests of that house, and we suffer attacks under that roof, it's the only common factor between us here and us there. Is us and him.
Well, I
If
do
we can
like the
exit this
direction you're going. I do have to advise you to be cautious.
It wouldn't be a
I'm not-
walk in the park.
Yeah, I'm not saying this doesn't have legs and we can't make it walk. What I am saying is, if it's just you and him in his home nation, he's got a bit more sway than you do. But we can make it walk. We just need to teach it a little more, I guess.
I am curious if we ever do cross the border and come across a smaller town, if we can see what he has spun of the story since his arrival.
I'm curious.
we
as
leave.
I do
well.
agree this much we should learn before we can make the plan walk.
We can let it crawl for now.
We can let it crawl. Well,
And
my
there's
spirits
plenty
have been very much raised. I love a good backstabbing.
There's plenty of time to topple an emperor once we've prevented a god from destroying our world, I suppose. That seems the proper order of things.
Well, if there isn't, we just take it as it comes. Whatever. Yeah. If we get the chance to throw Sebastian in the pit first, then we might as well do it.
Would he die
Just
by
don't break-
suffocation in the pit, or would the zombies get him?
I think we would kill him before he goes into the pit. I think that's how it works. I don't know, but I think they have to be dead first. I don't know. I don't know though. I'm
They
scared
have
to
to
know.
be dead for. Oh god! Oh god!
Do you just have zombies walking around in that pit?
Not really walking, but yes.
Okay. That answers
Piled
that
on
question.
top of.
What do they do when they're in? Is it just like when you fold it back up? Does it get really small, or does it stay like a room for them? I
It
just
stays
want-
the same size. It's just opening and shutting
Oh.
a door.
Oh, okay. If I were to go in there now, like,
think
would I
you-
suffocate and die? Or
Yes, eventually.
okay,
There's no oxygen
Or,
in there.
okay.
but would they attack? Would they attack them? I'm
Not
curious.
unless I bid them to.
Would you?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
What are you doing in the pit?
His pit without permission.
What if I just fell into the pit?
If you just happen to accidentally fall into the pit, whose door required very deliberate opening, they'd probably leave you alone.
Okay.
Could you? No, I'm never mind. I'm being silly.
Open the pit, let me fall.
Could you ask them to lift Darby and climb one on top of the other until Darby's out of the pit?
I could, yes.
Okay.
would you?
I was curious.
Can Darby
Okay.
fly out of the pit?
No, probably.
Oh, we had
Well, this is just an equivalent of the "Would you love me if I were a worm?" questions. Would you save me?
Would you zombie put me out of the
ladder?
pit?
Would you throw me a zombie ladder if I fell in the pit?
Well, I just
Vaughn,
want
would you
to
help me out of the
remember-
pit if I fell into it?
You know, I would.
Yay, okay.
Yay.
Well, does anybody have any other hard questions they would like to get off the table? Or put back on the table?
No, I just want you to remember that you said that I would get to help you kill him.
I do remember that, and I intend to discuss it once we're not here.
I mean, this seems like a good place for discussions, but yes, I admit there are more
It's
pressing concerns. Well, let's find a tree then, shall we?
Let's find a tree. And he continues to lead you down that winding gray path through the woods. Eventually, the trees sort of thin, just enough to give way to large, gnarled, winding roots that weave in and out of the earth. Roots that draw back towards a towering tree that extends several hundred feet into the sky. He'll stop us before we get too close, holding out his hand and just glancing around. And he says, "This feels like an appropriate time to mention there is a guardian.
Is it another dragon?
Okay.
It's not a dragon.
When isn't there? a
Good news,
guardian?
there's only one dragon, and you killed it, so should be fine."
So what is it? A giant?
Is it worse?
Something like that. It's, whatever magic the tree had left, animating whatever object it can. Typically, it's been bones.
Giant
bone giant?
bones?
A bone giant.
Why would the tree try to protect itself?
Don't know. Old instincts? Well, okay. If I were being completely honest, it's probably a spiteful creature, and, doesn't think I should leave.
What did you do to the tree? Okay.
And we're looking, and we're looking.
Have you ever tried to apologize to the tree?
Actually, I have.
Okay.
That's how I know it's got a guardian.
Oh.
Did you actually say the words, "I'm sorry"? Because, you know, you seem to like when people say those words specifically to you as well, or "thank you." So, you know, did you say those words specifically?
I mostly said those words specifically.
When you say mostly, I feel like I feel like that mostly is doing a lot of lifting. What do you say?
I stood in front of the tree and I said, "Whoopsie daisy, my bad."
Calder.
Please tell me you're not in those words. Please
Oh,
tell me
Did you
no.
bring it a gift at least? Did you bring it some water or like a sunlight spell or
Flowers.
something?
Oopsie daisies, my bad.
Okay, no
Have
flowers,
a
but
Did you offer to take some part of the tree back to a world that wasn't dead? Maybe an acorn, something to grow a new tree in a world that still has life.
Honestly, I hadn't thought it possible.
It might be something worth considering. Maybe the tree just doesn't want to be dead.
Well, in my experience, dead things don't really care after they're dead.
You say that, but there's a guardian
and they
Well,
certainly
keeping
care
you
before they're dead.
spitefully from
Yes.
getting more.
Spite is a very powerful motivator. You can accomplish a lot out of spite.
So you think that spite is more powerful than hope?
Is there no way to save this world? Sorry to jump in there on top of that.
Sounds that.
Heavy question. Let's add a heavier one.
Sorry! It left my brain before I could stop. I'm so sorry for interrupting. I'm really sorry.
Okay.
I haven't found one. And I have tried to look. One idiot might think that, you know, only something with the power to do this in the first place would have the ability to undo it. And I don't want to go down that road again.
Like a wish spell, perhaps.
Ooh, wishes are very powerful. I don't know that they're restore an entire dead realm powerful.
So you're saying we would have to, the Rat King would have to.
That's my current theory. Maybe if the Rot King cast a wish spell, we might have results. Oh. Huh.
How? Well, I'm going to just, while all of this is happening, just gently mount the moose in a very normal way.
Sounds abnormal when you say it like that. I just need you to know.
I'm going to get onto the moose.
I'm going to get onto the
Who
moose.
has the saddle, and I'm going to sit in the saddle on the moose.
But you barebacked it.
Not anymore. Not with that saddle, I don't. But well, hey,
That's
listen.
All right, we've had a cool saddle.
Does the Rot King not have an opposite? Someone. I don't know, I just like to think at some points, in order
The
for
growth king.
balance to happen, or
I think
trying to just get my thought process out.
I think all of the other gods are the balance to the Rot King, because you have the sun, the moon, and the earth, and the dead.
I did have a similar thought, actually, just now. Something like the Rot King might be able to fix it, but then you'd be looking at the big four, potentially the big one.
The growth queen.
The growth queen.
That sounds.
Actually, he prefers king and very bright.
No, it's the opposite. Never mind.
Just
Who is
rain.
the big one? I feel like I
Just
should know
rain.
this, but I can't.
You can do an Arcana or History check.
Okay, sorry, my brain is just terrible today. Let's do history. Fuck me. 12.
Okay. You know of the big four, which are the gods of the sun, the moon, the earth, and the sky.
Yeah.
But which one is the big one?
It's just rain.
The sun.
Yep.
The sun is the big one.
The sun is the big one.
The sun is the
And
big
his
one.
name is
The God King.
Yes.
Maybe if
So he may be able to.
if they came here, maybe they could dispel everything that's going on here.
That is an excellent thought. How do we get them here?
Or just us go to them.
We
But not that that's
find
any
a
simpler.
follower.
So one of us is converting.
No.
We know someone who follows the Sun King, the Sun God. I'm just saying. We do know someone. They just left asleep in the arms of a
Ah,
large
yeah,
man.
damn it.
Yep.
No,
that
but
is the thing.
no, but he worships the sun god of a different. I guess it's all the same. I guess, but called like different name.
Rhiannon is correct. Awen does not worship the sun god. but
Yeah.
worships children.
Right, sorry.
He worships the god of the summer.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Perhaps it's something that we could put on an all ever-growing, never-ending list to
Well,
think
if we-
about in our journey.
Could appeal to one of the littler sun gods. Maybe they could appeal to the big sun god. I don't know.
We already know one, but she may not still be alive.
Sorry, who died?
Claudia the Slighted.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I think she might be dead.
Well, I mean, you have a champion of a god among you, why don't you just ring up Mom and
Okay, let me ring up Mom, and I'm going to pray and ask. See what happens.
I cast divine intervention randomly.
I need a 4th level spell and a bunch of incense to call up my friend.
Hi, Mom.
Well, yeah, but that's not your mom.
Oh,
Paladins
sorry.
OP.
Whomst I love, and have served faithfully this entire time with no missteps or hiccups. I have a question.
Absolutely not so far. I mean, so far. It's fine.
for the first time in a while, Darby, you do try and reach out and pray, but find the atmosphere around you is almost like a miasma. It's thick and difficult, and you feel very alone.
Is she on this plane?
It
Likely
does not feel like it, so I can't just ring up Mom right now.
Maybe when we get
saying,
home
if
you
it-
can.
Or as easy as just ringing up the kids. I imagine it would have already been done by now.
Yeah, I guess. But it's... And I just stare off into space.
Furthermore, have any of you had much success getting clear, direct answers from your respective deities?
Nope.
I've never tried. I don't really understand the concept.
Furthermore, do you even have a deity?
No, I don't. You're
Oh,
the
there we
closest I
go.
have, and let that, yes,
You also
say
don't
what
get
it
clear
might
answers.
about us.
I promise I will try to be as forthcoming as I always am when you ask me questions.
You at least
You have been,
say anything, which is
Mhm.
nice.
I'm
to
here.
be fair, you have given
You are
more
here.
clear answers than I've seen for, I mean, maybe Riotza. Riotza did save Darby that one time when they died.
Listen, I'm not saying they don't do anything.
You also
Just-
saved Darby one time, so I think you are as much
She's a
about
robot.
Oh
She's a
no.
robot.
Is everybody else hearing that?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I'm
this
not
is
at
out
that
loud.
level
This
to be
is-
able to translate that
Soul
language
is
yet.
like.
You're gonna have to
100%
talk again.
like-
You
my
lagged
God.
out, man.
You
You
lagged
lagged out
real
so
hard.
bad.
It was a good like 30 seconds.
That was Sylvan. That was Sylvan, and it was strange dialect that
Yeah.
Golden couldn't understand.
Yeah.
This is a very messy Sylvan.
Drunk Sylvan.
I also speak that. So.
But what did you actually
Yeah,
say?
what did you say?
Oh yeah, no,
Alcohol.
she said.
What did you say though? You lagged.
Yeah.
No one
Yeah,
could hear you.
we
No
didn't
one
hear you at
understood
all.
a word you said.
Wait, me or Ethan?
You. Laura.
Okay. Okay, I didn't know. Something. Calder's as much of a god to them as any of the other gods have been, as far as providing aid and also providing advice. So really, what's the difference at this
I
point?
don't know if
More
I'm
or less.
Or a god. No
No,
offense, Calder.
Hey now.
No,
Okay,
don't let
now.
that go. You're gonna make that go to his head.
I mean,
I'm at
really,
least present.
You are at least present.
I've received more actual help from Calder than we have from any of the gods, haven't we? I suppose you get your magic from a god, but
Well, I mean, they're being killed right now, so what more can they do?
Calder
There's that.
answers me when I ask him questions, even if the answers are bullshit.
Oh.
Not always, but sometimes
well,
they are.
In that same area, I too get answers.
I
They
don't.
are
How
not
often are they
always clear.
bullshit.
I don't either, but I
don't
have
get
gotten assistance.
I have to fight
Not the-
myself in dreams quite often.
I will
I'm not
stand by that she
saying
shares with me
they
what
don't
she needs to.
Do anything. I'm not saying they don't help. Many of you draw power from your gods. Some of you glean insights or wisdom or
Are you
fight
defending them now?
yourselves.
Because I'm very confused by this.
Let me finish. I'm not saying they don't do anything. There's just an argument to be made that they don't do enough.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if that deserves murder, though, because lots of
I'm
people
not
don't
saying
do
they need to
enough.
die.
And
I'm just giving you a perspective. If
I
one
resume.
expects thousands of people to worship you and build idols in your image and praise you, surely they could do a little bit more than they do.
Well, now you sound like Klaus, and I'm confused.
Listen, again, I don't think they need to die for it. I've just never really understood the whole worship of the divine. What really do they do?
I mean, she gets a lot of magic from it.
Okay, yes, magic. I also have magic. A lot of it.
That's
and
true.
I
That's
don't
true.
pray to anyone, frankly.
I have resumed staring into space.
I'm
The
gonna.
crisis
I
of
just-
faith continues.
I'm gonna.
If I start praying to a god, do you think he'll get magic?
I'm gonna.
Sure. Pledge an oath, Vaughn.
Don't do it. Don't do it. It's a trap.
Do not
To just rain?
Yeah, somebody needs to convert to the sun god right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to look at the ground and hug my heart closer to my chest and be a little bit sad as we walk.
Oh no! Oh god, we've broken Nia. It's fine.
He's gonna grab your arm and stop you from walking out. You are basically at the tree.
Oh, cool.
So you go to
we
like
made it.
wander away, and he's like, nope, nope. Remember your whole guardian bone thing? We're on the outskirts. We should have been discussing what comes next and what the plan is, or if there's a plan, but we got distracted.
We have never
We
made
have
a
another
successful plan
part two.
ever.
We had another philosophical fucking debate, and I'm frankly tired of philosophy. I don't want to think about it anymore. What do we do?
Are you
As soon as
okay?
we get close, bone thing will approach. So
And drop you a biscuit.
Does it have any weaknesses that you know of?
Give Vaughn huge hard eyes and eat a biscuit.
weaknesses? No, not that I can think of. Oh, don't use necrotic magic on it. Don't do that. It's a bad idea.
No. Good.
Or do and learn the hard way. I'm for that, but just don't.
No, that's not. We're on the same side, Calder. You're supposed to say helpful things and not
Oh,
encourage learning from mistakes.
I did say a helpful
Okay,
thing.
well, that's okay. Just reduces one of the things I can do. It's all good. We're fine. What else? Do you know? Does it have? I don't know.
Realm, actually, I'm going to take out the scroll of Far Step and give it to Realm. This might help you better position yourself for whatever is about to happen.
Roll a far step.
Yep. By the way, I can't levitate this time. Just so y'all know, that's the one thing I'm not going to be able to do.
I can't
Cool.
fly this time either. So.
I can't fly this time either.
So we're all on the ground. That's exciting.
Well, I didn't say that. Now I just said I can't fly.
Would you like me to throw you?
I have a plan.
Nobody chucks a Vaughn.
I can't find the far step thing on the thingy.
It's it's not in the thing, but there's a hold on, hold on.
Well, I don't mind approaching the thing and kicking this whole thing off. Maybe it'll let me get closer and I can try to apologize again. Perhaps it's something
Wait.
more impactful than a whoopsie daisy.
Maybe I'll
So, what I've learned from apologies is it's better if you offer a solution because actions are more important than words. So,
Oh,
perhaps you could offer to bring a seed from this tree to our world. Maybe that might be something that would be more meaningful to let it live on in a place that is better than to simply say, I'm sorry without anything to follow it up.
very insightful. Look at you. I grow up so fast.
Oh,
I'll
yes,
do
yeah.
that. I will approach the tree and offer to take a seed. if one even still exists.
Maybe offer the fix that we were just kind of shooting around as well. Maybe see if we can get
Well,
the sun god to visit.
I don't know if we should mention that because we have no lead or the progress or even the roadmap on how to do that. It just feels like dangling.
That's fine. What's another empty promise?
No. If you promise to plant the seed from the tree in our world, I will make sure it happens, even if you do not. So that is a promise that we will keep. That's the most important thing. And actually, I feel like you and me should have a conversation about this because promises are meant to be kept. You understand that, right?
Of course.
Okay. So if you make a promise to the tree, you should keep it. So you shouldn't make a promise that you can't keep.
Oh. Well,
Right.
that has never occurred to me before at once in my very long life. Really good that you just said it right now.
Oh well. What are we doing? What is the
Calder is going to go apologize to the tree
I'm
like a
going to
grown
go
up.
apologize to the tree.
And then he's probably going to start a fight anyway, and then we will be here prepared when he starts a fight anyway. But he's going to try like a grown up.
I have the oil of sharpness. Should that be saved or? Excuse me. Oh my gosh.
As you discuss this, Calder starts walking towards the tree.
Okay, it takes a minute to apply, so I guess this isn't happening. I'm gonna go hide somewhere instead.
Okay. Hello? Hello?
Ethan, where's your dude?
Where is he, dude?
Wait, why am I not in the thing? I was in the thing. Why am I not in the thing?
Because it tells you. It
Lock
says
me
you
out
got
of the
sleepy.
thing.
Yeah, it said it got a
Fine.
little bit sleepy.
Why are we in a battle map? We're gonna tell the tree it's fine, and it's gonna be great. We're gonna
Oh yeah,
carry
there's
its
not gonna be a
seed
fight at
into
all.
the new
Never.
world, and it's the sound. Yeah, it's fine.
Ethan's still on a broom.
He's gonna have to
Yeah,
on
he's
broom
still
for
on
a
my
while.
card. I just keep forgetting to buy him.
That's fair.
Sure, well, I'm going to go
Yeah.
pee.
Okay, yeah, we can take a little pee break. You can also set yourselves up where you want to be.
Okay.
Oh God.
I'll be right back.
Have you put toilet paper in here yet? Why are you the goddamn worst husband in the whole entire fucking world? Jesus Christ. All I ask is that you replace the toilet paper. Why are you walking away from me when I'm complaining at you? Wow. I was gonna let you touch my titties, but your nose is in the fucking air, so you can't.
I can't leave because we're up.
Shouldn't see a fucking mess.
Is Lauren there? She's unmuted here for this.
I don't think she does.
Oh my God! I was connected to my earbuds instead.
Is you
Oh, no.
okay?
Oh
It's not
no.
supposed to be connected to my earbuds. It's supposed to be connected to my microphone. I have no idea what you guys just heard. It's probably all
Everything.
on there and
We
stuff.
heard it all.
We heard it all. We heard it all.
I'm back here to fix it before I go pee, so you guys don't get to hear me pee too.
Oh, I want to hear you pee.
Something like
I'm very happy marriage. It's fixed now. It's all fixed now. Why didn't you guys tell me my sound sounded like shit?
I don't know. You've had a lot going around.
You
On.
didn't have a
I'm going to
chance.
pee, but I got toilet paper for the whole bathroom.
Okay.
At first, I thought it was like some joke that was going on. I don't think it was a joke.
Oh my god.
That was amazing.
It was amazing. Oh my
Yeah, I couldn't leave. I don't think I'm gonna leave now. I don't want to miss anything.
Okay, I'm gonna hide behind a tree. Wait, that's not me. That's okay. 'Cause that's me.
Oh no.
There we go.
I don't yet.
Perfectly hidden. Oh, nope.
It was pretty good.
There we go. It was pretty good.
What happened in here?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What happened?
Oh my god.
Someone didn't realize her microphone was coming through her
I
earbud.
think I fucked up my sound again.
And there were some things that were said.
Yeah, I can't hear you guys. Hold
There
on,
were
let me fix
some
that.
things that were said.
Okay, now I can both talk and hear.
I think
So
you're
if
also
you guys
still
ever
coming
wonder-
through your
Yeah,
earbud
what's-
microphone because you do
what's
sound like you're a little bit
happening?
underwater.
Yeah, you sound. Yeah, you sound underwater, Laura.
Nope, can't hear you guys.
Oh.
Does
We
she
can
know
still
that?
hear you loud and clear.
Okay, I fixed it. I fixed it.
Oh, God.
Yes, I know it's fine. I fixed it. I fixed it all. And... Hi.
Hi, welcome back. How is your
No,
trip?
man. I got toilet paper for the hall bathroom.
You did.
I did. And apparently Rich also put one on my desk while I was in the bathroom. So that's helpful.
That's just in case. He's just trying to not be the worst husband ever.
He's trying to not be the worst husband ever.
It's because he wants to touch my boobs. It's fine. Don't
But
give
we
him too
heard.
much credit.
We heard.
No, I know. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, I have a healthy marriage built on normal levels of blackmail. It's fine. Yeah, we can just like delete that part out of the recording. You know,
No.
definitely
No,
nothing that
that's
needs to get quoted from that. Yes. So
Well, I hope probably don't have to pee in the next like hour because I did not go. I had to stay for that.
Same.
I came back and I switched the output so you guys would not hear me pee before I went pee. So I hope no one heard me
Boo, coward.
pee. Like, oh, at this point, yeah, I'm committed. Just hear me pee.
Is Realm
Yeah,
in a
okay.
tree right now? She's just in
Yes.
the tree?
Usually.
Okay, well, I gotta be near him because I still have the
I gotta be near
sword.
Realm in the tree. That's true.
Here, I'll emerge from the tree. There we
Okay.
go.
So I have the sword.
But I am
Alright.
gonna
You're gonna get
go right
dizzy.
behind the tree.
Okay.
You do. Honestly, you should. Well, no, you can't do cleric's martial weapons. Is that a thing?
They can, yes.
Yep. You should stab with the sword. It's actually pretty badass.
Do I have to attune to the sword?
Well, no, you can't do that. Because I'll be sad. So yeah,
That's fair.
probably not. Yeah.
So I don't get all the fun bonuses you do.
I did not add, like, I still have my packed weapons as the swords and not as the rapier because it just felt wrong to unattune from my swords, so. My melee sucks, but I can do other things. Kinda. Sorta.
I still feel like I should give this sword to Realm.
Realm has
mine
its own
does
sword,
radiant
yeah.
damage. Yeah,
No,
mine
like
does radiant damage
just for
too.
to keep
Why are we
the-
already in combat music? Isn't Calder gonna talk to the tree first?
to keep the evilness from
But what are you gonna do then?
trying to stick close to the Realm, I guess.
So it's a matter who has it at that point.
Or just accept let the darkness take me. I don't know.
Well, that's always an option, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pull my hood of my elven client elven
Calvin
kind cloak
Klein.
up because it takes an action to do that. So I'm gonna do that now.
Okay. Are you all positioned where you want to be?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm riding the moose. into
Wait,
com-
is
into
Solus
this
where she wants to
tense
be?
Situation.
Solus, are you where you want to be?
Well, I'm not sure. What are we like? Sure. I'm not sure what's happening. So sure.
We don't even know what we're gonna go up against yet. We're just preparing.
Yeah,
for
like
something.
I'm just.
Yeah.
You're
what it
probably
is.
fine where you are. Oh,
I,
oh goodness.
Tree's
I,
moving,
just, I
guys.
just want Calder to talk the tree down like a grown up. That's all I want is for Calder to be a grown up. That's my whole dream in life.
Gonna smack him with guidance as he goes by.
He does approach the tree, and you can hear a weird vibrating sound come from within the wood. And you watch as little dust particles cascade and burst from the surface of the bark. And he goes, "Yes, hello. It's me again. I'm here to apologize." And he sweeps into a big low bow for all of the terrible things I did to bring us to this place. I'm sorry. And to make it up to you, I will definitely plant something of yours when I get back to the place that isn't here. And you just hear more of that wood shifting around you. That's not good. All of you hear the sound of leathery, dried skin
Oh, no.
creaking in the trees. Rhiannon, fuck you. Wow. Rhiannon's being funny.
Yay.
So, begin to hear the sound of leather creaking around you. And you see the tree kind of blur for a moment before a pulse of energy washes over all of you. Need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
I have advantage on those.
You do.
Same.
I don't know if I have
Never
advantage,
forget.
but I might be proficient.
Oh, natural
Ooh,
20.
that's a shitty roll.
Surprisingly not.
That's 2 shitty rolls. I'm gonna fail this one.
All right. Did anybody get under 15?
Yes.
Solace
Yes.
and Vaughn?
Yep.
Okay. This pulse of energy washes over all of you. Actually, I should also. Ooh, that's terrible. Okay. Okay, you're fine. Most of you hear something like a distant buzzing in your ears, but it passes quick. Vaughn and Solace, you hear a shrieking, angry and enraged split through your skull, and you are both taking 13 points of psychic damage.
Well, I deserve that for making the deal with the guy that killed the tree.
And what did I do to deserve it then?
You kind of I don't know. I don't want to describe your relationship with the guy who killed the tree. It's complicated.
Pretty complex.
Complicated.
And as that pulse rushes by you, you see little white shapes on the ground begin to rattle and draw together. And as they do, you recognize bones building themselves up into the shape of a massive golem.
Bone golem.
Bone golem.
Oh no.
And I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Right, that's what we did next.
You weren't sincere enough.
He could have. I feel like he really flubbed the apology. I should have done it myself. I'm way better at literally everything involving convincing people.
I thought you were just going to stop it literally.
Wow.
I'm better at
I mean,
literally
no,
everything.
not literally everything, but yeah. Being genuine is definitely something Solace does better than Calder.
All right, this
Like,
ice is now on
even-
2 strikes.
This
Okay.
fucking resin dice. Why don't you roll? Well, fuck number are you? 10.
And what are you?
Why do you roll well when I'm not rolling you?
You know why.
Because you rolled all the luck out, and
Well,
then
no, how does
No.
How
Oh
can
my
it
god, the
roll-
last
like if you're
The first
rolling
roll was
it,
a nat
then
1.
that doesn't make any sense.
This is
Rhiannon.
foreboding.
it just has
Not
to
how
roll well.
statistics work.
But how does it roll well when you're not rolling it? Does it just like roll itself at night?
Charm is a late bloomer on this one.
I did say when I'm not rolling it, but I meant when I'm not rolling it for a check. I just left out for a check part.
All right. Anybody over 20?
23.
Okay. 15 to 20.
17.
Okay. 10 to 15.
10.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Where are melee?
This bodes well.
Up your butt.
I did not consent.
Oh, well.
Well, Darby rolled high.
At least Darby
Yeah,
rolled.
but Darby's like magical melee tank thing.
Well, like-
They're special.
5 to 10.
It's pretty much just me and Darby that's melee in this group. So when you say where's our melee, you're saying where's Vaughn?
Well, Realm's the best when he's stabbing things with his sun sword.
Sorry, 5 to 10. I heard an 8.
Yes, 8.
Okay.
Oh.
Pick amongst yourselves. Who goes
Let's go
first?
Ra, you can go first.
Okay.
Rah.
Okay. Top of the round. Solace, you are up first.
Sweet. I'm going to cast my Hexblade's Curse on the thing, and then I'm gonna try to Eldritch Blast it twice.
Okay.
And that is these 2 dice. That's what we're going with. 1 and 2. They are probably both gonna miss, but that is a 7. The first one is like a 10. Second one is a 17.
Both miss.
Yep, figured. Okay, but he does have my Hexblade Curse on him, so
Okay.
there's that. And that's my turn.
All right. Up next is Darby.
Okie dokie. I'm going to go 10, 10, 30. And I'm gonna Starry Form Moose
Starry form moose on the moose.
and myself, yes.
Mm.
And then I'm gonna throw a hammer at it.
All right. Throw a hammer.
Okay. That's a 19 to hit.
I think 19 hits. I tabbed away. Let me tab back on. Yes, 19 hits.
Okay, I have a question. Does this count as a giant?
It does not.
Damn it. Okay.
But good thought.
Just checking. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Ooh, so that's gonna be 20 damage.
20 points of damage.
20 points of damage, and I'm going to throw it again. And that will be 12 plus 9 is 21.
It's a hit?
Yes.
Yes.
Woo! And that will be 9 plus 5, 14 damage.
Okay. So 20. All right. 2 big hits. Anything else you're doing with your turn?
I called her, that's all.
Mm.
All right. Up next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess he would be here. But the golem advances. And because you hit it last, it will be taking 3 slam attacks to you. That
Okay.
is a 14.
Nope.
A 28.
Yep.
And a 19.
Nope.
Okay, so 28 hits. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
10.
That fails. Okay, so you take... Yeah, boo. 9... 14 points of bludgeoning. Oh, neat. Your hit point maximum is reduced by 14 points. It cannot be healed back.
Nice.
The scroll would have stopped that. I'm so sad.
Okay. I mean, I have to say it. 61 points of necrotic damage would have murdered Vaughn.
Yeah, okay. That's fair.
If we're gonna pick open old wounds, I'm gonna let that bleed.
Okay, that's fair.
All right, up next, the creaking in the woods.
No.
No.
As more starved creatures start charging at you from within the trees. It's your movement, not fantastic, because you are gross.
Did you say not fantastic because you are gross?
Yes, I did.
Okay, I just wanted to be clear that I heard that correctly.
That's where one's going. The other one.
Oh, good.
Ew.
Actually wasn't going for you.
Even better.
That is...
Nope.
There's as far as it gets, Darby.
Yeah.
You have 2 slash attacks.
Okay.
That's a... Not that. It's a different modifier. That's a 25.
Yeah.
And a 19.
Nope.
Okay, so 25 hits. For 3 points. Nope, 5 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
So, I mean, he's there. He's doing his best.
Okay.
Okay, up next. And this sucks for me because it's so many fucking NPCs stacked next together. Alder, who is going to not do necrotic damage. He is gonna run though.
That's fair.
He's going to retreat back there. He's going to get swiped at with an attack of opportunity. That's not going to hit because that's a natural 4. And back here, he will be charging up a firebolt with a 26 to hit, which does. And he is doing 2. Boo. 9. Oh, 19. 24 points of fire damage.
Nice.
He's here. He's doing stuff. Okay. Oh shit. Up next is Viconia.
Okay. I'm going. Okay, I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians at 4th level.
Okay. Can you just refresh what happens when you cast that?
When I cast it?
Yeah, like is it the top of their turn or as soon as in effect?
Okay, yeah. Oh, that is the wrong one. Pardon me. You call forth spirits that protect you. They float around you in a 15 feet duration. When you cast a spell, an effective creature's speed is halved in the area, and when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 48 radiant damage. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage. So if it starts its turn, if it starts its turn in the Guardians, it has to make a wisdom saving throw. Or if it enters my area on a turn, it has to make a wisdom saving throw.
So then, in theory, this would be in your area on a turn.
Yes.
Okay. So, what's the save?
17.
Okay. What kind?
Radiant.
I need you to be there.
Oh, sorry, wisdom. It's a wisdom save. Sorry.
It's a radiant save.
It's a radiant save.
Oh, that's a natural 6. I don't think it matters what kind of modifier.
Okay.
That's a natural 7. I don't think it matters what kind of modifier. What damage?
Radiant damage.
Okay. How much?
Oh, that's good. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 23 points of radiant damage.
Okay, so they're both taking the full amount.
There's both.
Where's the other one? I don't see one.
And by 23. So not only do you watch this creature in front of you wince, but you hear a similar kind of shrieking sound from directly behind and below you.
Oh, Lord.
Great.
Oh,
Great.
Lord.
Yeah.
This little
And
guy.
you look back
Aw,
and see
wait.
arms starting to pull themselves out of the ground,
Ew,
but
ew.
they wince as they're subjected to the spirit guardians.
Ew, ew, ew.
All right, is there anything else you're doing at the turn?
This guy's within 5 feet of me.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, well, fuck. I'm gonna move a smidge closer without getting out of his melee. And that still leaves Realm 10 feet with? 10? 10? I can't tell.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's 10, or looks like 10, yeah.
Yeah.
It's 10.
Okay, cool. Okay. And then I'm gonna shout out at the tree and say, please, you don't want to live like this, do you? And then that's it.
Go ahead, make a persuasion check.
Yeah. Okay. God damn, I never remember. I have to remember. 14 plus 7 is 22. 21.
Okay.
21.
You yell at the tree.
I yelled at the tree. Okay, that's my turn. That's it.
All right. So, this thing will now turn towards you. It's starting its turn. It's got to save again?
Yeah.
It's not great. Well, I mean, it's not terrible. Wisdom? Oh,
Wisdom.
that's a 14.
They
It
had
is-
to beat a 17.
Okay, so it is taking how much damage?
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 points of radiant damage.
Jesus, it already looks not good. But it's still going to reach out to try and seize your ankle.
Okay.
That is not gonna hit. And a 17?
Miss.
Up. Okay, cool. So you're gonna pull your little feet out of the way as it swipes twice to try and grab your ankles. And it'll just plant its fingers in the dirt and hiss at you.
Mia's just like with her little slippers, like
Ew, 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 ew,
It's
ew.
like jumping.
5, 6. Let's do movement. That's all you got. It's here and it's hissing. Okay, up next, Vaughn.
Okay, I'm gonna run up and punch the one to Darby's left, the small one. So that I should have just enough. I have enough feet to cover that for sure.
Why are you 10 feet in the air?
Well, that's how I started. and
Sounds
I
like a
don't
DM
de-elevate
problem, to be
myself.
fair.
10 feet in the air.
It's on a broom. He's always flying.
Okay.
Oops.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah, the tree moved.
Just rolling
The
down,
tree's
but I
moving.
rolled it first. Okay, so that is. Holy shit! This dice is going to the fucking dungeon. Well, maybe. Does
Oh.
a 16 hit?
You're hitting the little guy?
Yeah, little guy.
16 does indeed hit.
Okay, great. It's on probation. All right, so that is going to be 10 bludgeoning plus 6 thunder.
Okay, so 16.
Mm-hmm. And then there will be a second strike, and while I'm striking, I'm gonna be like, you know, Darby, every time I want to fight the same guy as you, there's always someone in the way. And this one is a better roll. Okay, it knows that it's on probation and it's acting right, so that's gonna be a 27 to hit.
27 certainly hits.
Okay, that one is going to be 7.
7 points damage. It's not nothing.
Okay. And I haven't used a key point yet. Let's use one. 2 more. Let's go. I'm just gonna pummel this one with 4 hits, hopefully.
Okay.
Okay, one is a 22 and then one is a 27.
Both will hit.
Okay, so these gonna be 2d8s. Ooh. Okay, so that one is going to be 13 damage and that one is going to be 11 damage.
Okay.
And then that is my turn.
47. A solid round, almost 50 points of damage.
Woohoo! Yeah, let's go.
I mean, it doesn't beat that Darby like 98 or whatever the fuck it was last session.
103.
but,
Yeah,
you know.
we get it. Darby's a little taller.
approximately 53 points of damage taller.
All right, up next is Realm.
The creature, the bone golem, what size is it?
It is large.
Lord.
Ah, damn it.
Not
Large.
giant though.
Not giant. Large.
Damn it.
It is a large construct.
Well, fine.
My skull tail.
Is it?
Not
it
what I
secretly
was
a bunny
hoping.
rabbit in its other? Oh no, it's a long tail.
What?
Okay.
You said little tail, so I was like, oh, maybe when it wasn't in this rotten place, it was a bunny rabbit at a time, and no, it's
I think
not.
it's- Yeah, I think it's just its legs.
No, it's got a
Fused.
tail.
It does
together.
have, no, it has a tail.
No, I'm talking
And
column, not the.
That's his third
Oh,
leg.
sorry.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that little guy.
All right, so what are we
Can
doing
I
now?
can I roll a stealth check because I hid before the combat
Yeah.
started?
Go ahead. Roll a stealth check.
That is a what's 17 plus 12?
Whoa.
29?
29.
Mm-hmm.
29.
Yeah,
29.
pretty hidden.
Okay. I'm going to shoot at the big golem.
Okay.
I guess.
Shoot at the big
yeah.
golem, I guess.
Yeah. Gonna
Roll
do
to hit.
that thing, I guess. 14 plus 9, 23.
23 hits.
23. Okay. 28 plus stuff. 8. 5, and how many is sneak attack? Yes, 1. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 14, 19 damage. Yeah. I feel like there's something else I wanted to do, but no, that should be it. If I'm forgetting something, I'm gonna be real pissed at myself, but it's probably, that's it, probably. And then I'm going to bonus action disengage. Yeah. Yep. Sorry, I'm just gonna go right over here to flank.
There you go.
And that's my turn.
Okie dokie. Top of the round, Solace.
She's dead.
Oh, she's dead. She's gone. She's not here.
Oh my god. Oh my god, no. No, no, no. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast. That is the thing I do. It's fine. Eldritch Blast on the guy. 2 charges of Eldritch Blast. Oh, this one might actually hit. Hello, the big guy.
Mhm.
First one is 24. Second one is not going to hit.
Okay, the 24 certainly hits.
Yeah. All right. So he gets it's a D10, which is this dice. Oh god, that's 7 damage. That's the great turn. Love it so much. Doing great.
It's not nothing.
It is not nothing. Technically.
It's not nothing. Up next, Darby.
Maybe one day we'll get to fight the same guy, and then I'm gonna turn and hit the bone guy again.
Okay, turn and hit the bone guy.
Does an
Bone
8
daddy.
no, not an 18. Jesus, 13 plus 9.
13 plus 9 hits.
Okay. Wee. Boo. 6 damage.
Good job.
I'm gonna hit
Good
him again. Wee. Does a 19 hit?
A 19 just hits.
Okay. Wee. For 11 damage.
All right.
And I'm gonna I'm not doing anything else. Does Christian get to go on my turn as well?
He does.
Okay, he's gonna gore this. He's gonna gore this guy next to me. That Fawn has
Alright.
been punching.
Christian goes ahead and lifts a hoof to gore. Al gore.
Ow! Oh. Oh.
Wow, that is the deep lore.
Pop off, Christian! It's a dirty 20.
30-20 hits.
Oh, yeah! Woo! Oh.
Strike that thing like it's responsible for global warming, Algor.
Oh my god, Ethan.
I rolled a 1 and a 2 on my damage dice for a total of 7.
Nice.
That is exactly what I rolled on my damage dice. So, you know what? This is gonna be a fun fight where we have no spell slots. Super fun.
All right. Anything else?
I used my bonus action to pet Christian and tell him he's a good boy, and that's it.
Okay. Bonus action, pet the moose.
Where's the moose? I don't see a moose.
We don't have to do all that.
We need a spoon to represent
Yeah,
this.
I was just gonna
Two,
say, of course, should be a spoon.
3, 4.
Where the fuck do you think you're going?
Oh, see, you can't see the moose when Darby's riding it because ever since they tried to mount it in the inn, it's just glitched.
Yeah, pull that one back. I think he's absolutely.
What was the quote? I quoted it.
Oh, wait a minute.
It was a good quote. It was a good quote this session.
Wait a minute, hold on a minute.
He's just fucking off over there, isn't he?
Attack of.
How far is... I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna hold it for a second. I'm just gonna see how this goes.
Hold your attack of opportunity?
Is it
As
his
my
turn?
reaction? I am, yes.
Okay.
I see what you're doing, and that's very fair because he's gonna take all 3 of his slam attacks on Calder.
Is he? That's his turn, right? And he's 15 feet from me,
10, 15. He is 15 feet from you.
so he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That's not terrible. What is your modifier? That made it worse. It's a 16.
Okay, he doesn't pass. So
That's
he
a
dead.
fail.
Yeah. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And his speed is halved.
That's fine. I don't think he wants to go anywhere.
Yeah,
We're
I
resuming
think-
the 3 slam attacks.
And I'm also going to cast Premonition for one of those.
Okay. So that's plus 3 to AC.
Plus 3 to AC.
I think a 23 still hits.
Okay, well, tried.
A 20 also hits.
Actually,
So
I'm gonna
26 certainly.
on that 20. I'm going to use my reaction to cutting words. I'm gonna reduce the 20 to a 17.
Okay. 17 does not hit. Nope, 17 does not hit.
Sweet.
So that's just
Amazing.
2 big hits. Big fat hits.
The rest of the Premonition I'd like to put on myself and realm.
Okay.
Hmm.
That's so hit number 1 is 5, 13. 13 plus 5. Math is hard.
Are you
guys.
eating an
It
Uncrustable? You're so cute.
18.
Don't
18.
judge me.
Adorbs.
18 points
They're
plus a
good.
Constitution saving throw. Your con is pretty fucking good. Yeah, it is. Hell yeah.
So ready to go sandwich.
Hell yeah. That's a 23 on the save.
Nice.
And for the second one, that's not good. That's a natural one.
No,
So,
no.
That's gonna be another. What just was it? 18. Another 18 points.
I would like to use my reaction.
Do it. We like Calder now. Do it.
Your reaction.
His
Oh,
hit
your
point
Use
reaction.
is
Okay.
violent.
is reduced by 18.
Oh, fuck.
You're using your erection.
I'm not using my erection right now. I'm using my reaction.
I don't know what Vaughn's doing, but
He's using his.
Don't worry about what your melee fighters are doing. They're having a great time.
good. That's the most important. That you guys are all having fun.
There it is. Okay. We have to do the modifier. Override max HP. 1.
This is taking too long. I'm concerned.
Sorry. No, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Calder just drops dead. Right.
Jesus Christ. I don't. We suddenly, like, all of the magic that is keeping us from feeling despair right now just suddenly dies. It's cool. I mean, also Calder, but more importantly.
But all the magic that made me feel good is gone. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I had to do the modifier. All right. Sorry, you're rebuking the violent?
I'm rebuking the violent. That's the
What's it
wisdom
say?
saving throw. Just a DC
Okay.
15 was save. He'll probably pass. So why not?
No, it's not great whiz. It's not very wise. He's just a pile of bones.
Well,
That's a natural 18 for a 17.
so yeah, he saves. Like I knew he would. But he still takes half
Okay, so he's taking 9 points.
radiant. Well, no, it's all the damage, right? Did Calder take 2 18s?
Is it
Yeah.
all the damage?
Immediately after an attacker within 30 feet deals damage with an attack against a creature other than you, you can use a reaction to force the attacker to make a whiz save. On a failure, the attacker takes radiant damage equal to the damage it just dealt, or half damage on success.
With an attack.
It's always, I mean, I don't know, but like in the past, I think it's always, I don't know how you've done it in the past, but just continue to do that, but I thought it was all of it.
I thought it was per blow, but if we've done it in the past, I have no memory, so
I don't know.
that's fine. It's still 18 points. Okay, up next is oh god, more of me. God damn it. How am I supposed to queue up the songs
When I have turns.
when I have turns to do?
So many turns.
So many fucking turns. Okay, you are going to now turn towards this fuck. And that's 2 slash attacks for Vaughn. That's an 18
That'll hit.
and a 22. There we go. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And then you are taking. Boo! 7 plus 2, 9. 10, 19 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Ow.
Yeah, no, you're fine. And then you are going to 1, 2, 3, 4.
This guy make a wisdom saving throw.
And it will. That's an 8.
That's a
No,
fail.
I lied to you. That's a 7.
That's a fail.
It's even dumber than the other thing.
25 points of radiant damage.
Jesus.
I rolled really well.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, but it is still going to make 2 slash attacks into you.
Okay.
That's a natural 1
Nope.
and a 23.
Yeah.
I'll reduce it before. Wait, no, she already said a hit. Never mind. JK. Go on. Carry on.
So that is 10 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And I think that is everybody. Nope, fuck Calder. God damn it.
God damn it, Calder.
Fucking
Calder needs a
Calder.
turn. He's very important. He needs a turn.
Depends on who you ask.
He's not super powerful right now, but he can cantrip.
I mean, his cantrips are nothing to sneeze at.
That's right. And you
Oh,
can
mind you.
cantrip too.
You can cantrip?
You can.
I can has cantrip.
I can has.
God damn it. Nothing. You. So much necrotic, though.
You shouldn't use those, Calder.
This isn't. Okay. Okay.
Kaylee, when she's rereading the NPC
Yeah.
spell sheet, then she, you know what, us too.
So
We're
much.
like, oh yeah, I forgot I had that spell. Sweet.
He's gonna frostbite. Because why the fuck not?
Oh yeah, frostbite.
So that's a con save. That's a pretty fucking high con save. I don't think that saves. Nope. With a 16 does not save, so it takes 4d6 cold damage.
A lot. That's
7.
not bad.
Not great rolls though. 8, 13. Oh, yeah, 13 points. And then has disadvantage on its next attack. Okay, up next, Viconia.
Okay. Oh fuck! Everybody's got healing potions, right? Okay, I'm going to cast. Oh, I can't. You know, I'm just gonna let my little jumpy, glowy foxes do the work here, and I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at the big ass motherfucker.
All right. Do you have to make that at disadvantage, as it's a ranged attack and you have people within melee?
Yep. Because we've had the same conversation before.
If I'm
When
making
you're
a
making
ranged attack
ranged-
against somebody that's not
You
within 5 feet of me?
Yeah. You still have enemies around you.
Oh, well, there's no point in that then.
Like you have enemies engaged with you.
I have enemies engaged with me.
Mhm.
Oh. That's... I've
You have
been...
two.
Oh, I've been doing it wrong then.
No, we've caught this before.
Really? Because I've been casting spells with enemies in range.
And you've been making them at disadvantage.
I have not.
Or you should have been, because I do make the call.
I haven't heard the call, so that's on me. I don't remember, but I know that I've made these things without disadvantage, but I know now.
Okay.
My sincerest apologies. Fuck it, I guess
So everybody is
that's all.
aware, ranged attacks when you have things in melee, spell or otherwise, is made at disadvantage. Every time. That's what makes feats like Warcaster very helpful.
I thought Warcaster only worked when you were trying to make, like, a 5-foot attack. Like, say if I was going to use Guiding Bolt on the guy that's right next to me, I wouldn't make it at disadvantage.
It doesn't matter the target, you wouldn't make it at disadvantage.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. I'll try Guiding Bolt. Oh, well, that was a natural 20 on one. That's sad. What the fuck is my modifier? Oh, +9. 11 + 9 is dirty 20.
30-20 hits?
Okay. Which is going to be first level. Oh, 4 to 6 radiant damage. 5, 10, 15, 16 points of radiant damage, and then the next person has advantage on their attack.
Okay.
And that's me.
All right. Up next, it's the littles. That's 2 swipe attacks for your ankles.
Mine?
Laconia, yep.
He has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. He will do that.
Okay.
Just rolled 2 natural 20s in a row. Just
Oh.
want everybody to know that.
They still take
I'm
half
glad you rolled them
damage.
here and not
I
other
roll-
places.
Well, the first damage roll, I mean, I shouldn't have rolled. I'll re-roll it. He makes the wisdom save, I'll re-roll the attack. I shouldn't have rolled. But that is still a 21.
Okay, so 25 points halved.
Wait, what? No,
they
he
f-
saved with a natural 20.
Yeah,
so
so if they fail the save, or sorry, if they make the save, they still take half the damage. So 25 halved.
So 13, or would it be 12?
12.
12.
Which one are you? Oh, you haven't even fucking done anything yet. Okay, still standing. Barely.
Okay,
So that is a 23 to hit,
that hits.
and that one won't. So then you are taking 8 points
Okay.
of slashing damage.
Okay.
Or sorry, piercing, my bad.
Okay.
That's it for that. This one over here is going to spin around, crawl in closer, and bite at Vaughn's ankles.
I rolled a 19 for my concentration check.
Okay. So that is a 19 to hit, Vaughn,
Yes.
and another natural 20.
Ooh.
Oh no.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
Hmm.
That one I decided doesn't hit.
I've decided I don't like the idea of that one hitting, so it just won't.
It just
So-
won't.
The first hit will be a measly peasly 7 points of piercing damage. The natural 20, and unfortunately it's a little guy making a big hit, will be 8 plus 13 points of piercing damage.
So 8 plus 13?
No, sorry, it's 13 total.
Okay. Okay.
It's just a little guy making a big hit.
It's
His
just a
max
little
damage is
dog.
8.
Just a
He's
little
doing his
guy.
best.
He's
He's doing his best.
He's just a little fella. Okay. Up next, Fawn. You just had your ankles fucking biffed.
Yeah, but I'm still staring this other Biff in the face, and so I'm gonna. I'm just gonna keep my focus. Oh, like this transition, good timing. Okay, let's see how this punch goes. That is going to be a 17 to hit.
17 certainly hits.
Don't know why I put my 1d8 away after I, like I'm not about to just need them right away. Okay, so this is gonna be like an axe kick of sorts because it's converting to slashing damage. So it's gonna be 13 slashing damage, and let me roll that thunder. 5 thunder damage. So
Okay. What's the total there?
13 slashing plus 5 thunder, so 18 total.
Okay. I think that's the first time he's been hit.
The one that I've been punching?
Oh, sorry, you're going after the big one, not the little one.
Yeah, I'm keeping my focus on him for now. Like this.
My bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so 18. I can do simple math. I'm really good at it. Still standing.
Are.
Okay.
Well, then let's see if I can fix that. The next hit is going to be a 22.
22 hits.
And that is going to be a 6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
That's so unfortunate.
It's very unfortunate.
I feel like it's got like 1 hit point left.
Yeah, and I rolled the bare minimum for damage. I rolled the bare minimum I can do for damage. I'm not going to use another key point for this, but I'm just going to use my additional, I guess, bonus action to unarmed strike.
Okay.
And that is
Bonus
going
action
to
strike.
be a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits. What's your
And this is
minimum
just gonna
damage?
be a really. This minimum damage is 6. This is going to be a really determined thump.
Okay, really determined thump with 2 hit points left will do it. I'm gonna knock him
Nice,
over.
okay.
Oh no! You're gonna knock him over.
Oh no, he fell over.
And, now I'm gonna see what the fuck's been nibbling at my ankles. I unfortunately had to use the extra thump I was going to use on someone else, but okay, that's my turn though.
Okay. Up next round.
Kind of locked in place.
Oh my god, it's fucking tough because I could potentially do a big hit on the big guy, but there's little guys that. Oh god. Cotter is a dangerous place. Don't exactly want to leave Nia though, so Ugh. Alright, I'm gonna shoot for the big guy.
Shoot for the big guy. You are also making a ranged attack while engaged.
So that'll be
That's-
disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Or, I guess a straight roll.
It's a straight roll because I've. Yeah.
Yeah.
19 plus 9! Yeah.
That
19
will
plus
certainly
9.
hit.
Okay.
19 on a disadvantage? What the fuck did you... Or no, straight roll. Disregard.
Yeah, straight roll. Okay. I actually want to change it. Not you. Let's try you. Oh, better than last time, actually, maybe. 5, 10, 11, 12. 12, fuck you. 15.
Stop choking on your dice.
15. Oh, that's a 7. 22 plus 5 makes it 27.
Okay. Okay.
And then I'm going to. It's so tough, it's hard to know what to fucking do. I'm going to move. Bonus action disengage. Oh god. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Calder will give you a very friendly hello.
Hello.
Up next,
Don't
is Sally.
die.
Reaction greet. Does anyone look especially injured right now? As I glance across my party members and Calder. Okay. I am gonna Eldritch Blast 2 strikes again at the big guy. That is a 25 to hit and a 15 to hit.
The 25 certainly hits.
Sure, that's great. D10. That's the D10. Wait. The D10. No, you're the D8. I don't understand why I can't ever find my D10. There it is. That is 8 damage. Yay!
So your Eldritch Blast comes in hot over Calder's shoulder, and you watch as you essentially disintegrate the golem's skull, and it breaks apart into fragments. It had 8 hit points left.
Oh my god.
Holy shit!
Well done.
I
It had
killed it.
exactly
Oh,
8 hit
shit.
points. That's why I'm like, what's
Yes.
the odds?
Yes.
Oh, man.
I look surprised, and I also revitalized as I
Yeah.
regain 4 hit points.
Surprise!
Am I-
Revitalized.
Do they have souls? Do they have souls?
This one does not.
Oh.
Does this unit have a soul?
I
This
want it
the construct does not
through.
have a soul.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay.
I'll take a few steps forward as well, as it seems like things are happening closer in.
Things are happening.
And that's my turn.
Up next, Darby.
All right, Vaughn. Do you got? We got it. Okay. I'm gonna fucking. I can't leave you though. Okay. So I will turn.
I mean, you could leave.
No.
Darby.
I'm going to back Christian up 5 feet, and I'm going to fucking charge this little bitch on the ground.
Okay. Charge the little bitch on the ground.
Okay. Where's this little sheet? Oh, hell yeah, Christian! That's, where's the fucking 19 to hit the little bitch on the ground with a gore?
19 hits the little bitch.
Fuck yeah, okay. Oh, hell yeah, Christian. That's gonna be 11 plus 4 plus 7. So 22 goring damage from Christian.
Now it's the first time it's been hit with 22.
Oh. And I, from atop Christian, how fucking far is that bitch? That's too far. That's way too far. Well,
Depends on the bitch in question.
This is the big slashy bitch in front of Aconia.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm gonna step 5 feet away, so I'm not in range. I understand what I'm doing.
Okay,
I'm
he will
gonna-
swipe.
That's fine. Swipe. Is he swiping at me or the moose?
It'd be swiping at the moose
Okay.
for a 21.
Yeah, that'll hit the moose.
Reduce it by 8. Reduce it by 8, actually.
21 will not hit the moose. Well, yeah, that won't hit the moose anymore.
21 minus 8.
Yeah.
13.
Yep, that won't hit because
Okay.
Christian is also starry formed, I think, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, so that won't hit. Alright, Christian is saved and I'm fucking pitching my hammer for the big bitch.
Yeah.
All right, throw your hammer.
That's a dirty 20 to hit.
Nice.
20 does hit.
Oh, get fucking hammered. I'm not giving this back to the large man. He can kill me if he wants to.
I told him you were trustworthy. We'll have to talk about that.
Well, you shouldn't have lied to him.
God damn it!
That's 19 damage.
19 points of damage.
And yeah,
Okay,
I'm throwing it again.
throw it again.
It's gonna be fucking 12 plus 9 is I can't do math.
That will hit.
21. Okay. Oh my god, 4. Oh my god, 8 plus 4 is 12 plus 5 is 17.
17 points of damage.
17, just thunk thunk.
So with the second thunk, you take its head clear off.
Ah, bitch!
Nice.
Ew. But
And
also
yes,
thank you.
Draconia, you are just showered in ash and dust, and it smells
Oh.
bad, but at least it's not wet.
Oh, ew, but also thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, it is satisfying to knock them over.
It's fun to
It is nice
watch.
thing to watch.
It's
Yeah.
so much fun to watch.
Yeah.
It's like a person who's falling backwards in a pool kind of thing.
Please.
It's great.
We say that until it's a PC that's good.
I was gonna say until it's one of us that's knocked over and
That's
we
not cool.
fallen.
Okay. Yeah, all the big guys are dead. You're dead. You're dead.
You're dead.
You're dead. You're fucking dead. So that means I'm back down to one PC who's gonna say hello, realm, also goodbye, and then go over here.
Typical. No, I'm kidding.
And going to again fire bolt
Firebolt.
at the one on the ground. That is not a great roll, but he's got a ridiculous modifier, so that 16 does indeed hit.
Is that because he's an archfey?
Just doesn't.
Be
Don't worry about it.
concerned.
You don't know.
Look, he's my warlock patron,
He's
so
an
I don't know
archfey.
what that tells you.
He's an
He's what it is.
archfey. He's an archfey. I've known from so long ago.
And then you just what's the fire bolt cantrip? Ah, yes, of course. 4d10. Understood.
Oh boy.
No, he's useless though.
Archfey!
6, 12,
I don't want to talk about my cantrips and my power level right now.
21,
My cantrips
25.
actually aren't that bad, actually, either.
It's okay because my patron is going to give me more magic next level, and it's going to be great. I will not sacrifice anything important for it.
All right, so in front of you, Vaughn, you just watch this little ankle biter get impacted by a heavy bolt of fire. And then up next is that little ankle biter who's gonna bite at your ankles again.
Needs to make a wisdom save.
That one
That's
does,
the
not the
Vaughn
one that's
one,
actively biting at
Well,
Vaughn.
it's
Oh,
Vaughn.
sorry. I thought you were talking about the one that was biting.
No,
sorry,
no,
sorry,
it's all right.
Sorry, my sincere apologies.
Can never be forgiven. Ah.
Ah! No, somebody's beating somebody upstairs. I don't know what the fuck that is.
I don't think that.
That's not
That'd be
good.
No,
awesome.
you
All
don't
right,
know. You don't know, because I
That
walked
is
out.
a 21 to hit. That was two really good rolls at a 24.
Yep.
Or 6 points of piercing and 5 points of piercing to your ankles.
Yum, yum.
Okay.
Your poor ankles.
Your
Yeah.
poor little ankles are
I'm barely
being
standing.
bitten
Vaughn's
at.
gonna have to levitate
Not big.
because his ankles
I
hurt.
can't even levitate anymore.
Your ankles are messed. You have to save them.
All right, and the wisdom save. That's a 9.
I didn't roll as good that one.
You don't have to roll good.
Oh, okay, because I rolled 3 1s and a 6.
That'll still do it at 5 hit points left.
Oh, sweet. Okay, 9 is great.
So then it just bursts into radiant light.
Meow. I
Okay.
would pat my little foxes, but I can't pat my little foxes because they're just spirits.
And up next is Viconia.
Oh, it's me. I am going to try to dream tide the little fucker.
Okay, Dreamtide the little fucker.
He has to make a charisma saving throw.
Ooh.
I think he's pretty charismatic.
Yeah.
It's not good. It's not good, but it's not the worst stat he's got.
Nice.
He's got
That's
that
impressive.
undead riz.
Not the worst
it's
stat
not.
he's got.
A 10 minus 3 for a 7.
Okay, he fails. So,
It's not the worst modifier he has.
okay, so 4, 5, 6 plus 5,
11.
11. So 11 points of psychic damage.
11 points of psychic damage. That's 10 plus 1. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
One hit point left.
It's,
Two hit points left. Okay.
Okay.
Guys, I don't know. We're in rough shape right now. I don't know if we can do this.
Well, Vaughn is in rough shape, so I don't know.
if you were curious, it is slightly better. It's got more presence than it has smarts.
Oh,
So you can be very present and stupid. Look at Darby.
Darby says defensively.
It says it to be stupid.
It's not nice.
I'm going to move.
That-
So I moved from there is 10,
Mhm.
15, 20, right there. And I'm gonna be done right there. I'm gonna shout at the tree again.
What are you
Um,
shouting at the tree?
I'm going to say, please let us help you over him.
Go ahead.
We
and
know
make a
he's done
persuasion check.
bad. Oh,
I know he's done bad.
20, that's 22.
Okay, they're not bad rolls.
They're
You're
not
yelling at a tree.
I'm yelling. Okay, that's it. That's me. That's all.
Okay. Up next, Vaughn. You've got an ankle biter on you.
Kick him. Protect
painted
her.
Oh, yeah,
Hands on his
I
head.
gotta stop the ankle biter. Yeah, it's like. Alright, let's see how elusive this little guy is. Let's see, I rolled a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 certainly
Nice.
hits. What does it look like?
Just grimacing down at this guy that's just gnawing on my ankle, so I'll like shake him off a little bit to just stomp down.
So you stomp down and feel the skull cave underneath your foot and just give into ash.
Did anyone
And then
hear
I will
that?
also give in to the ground peacefully.
It was Jack.
Okay.
Jack is screaming.
Reminded me of like Link from Zelda going, "Hey!"
Yes! All right. So you are surrounded in bone fragments and ash and dust and the shape of what were once animated corpses now just kind of falling apart into particles. The tree still looms above you, tall, towering, ominous. But the threat for the moment seems to have passed. What do you do?
I'm going to reach out and touch Vaughn respectfully on the shoulder and heal him for 9 hit points.
I didn't have to do that. I still had like 1/22 of my health.
You're welcome. We'll gently give you 10 more hit points.
I will also cast a level 1 Cure Wounds. And give you 10 more hit points.
Nice.
Do you want to ride on the moose with me while your ankles heal?
I think the focus of the healing was on the ankles, but I appreciate it.
Okay.
So you all approach the giant, gnarled, misshapen tree that looms angrily above you. But it no longer seems to be pulsing or vibrating. It is just still. And Calder will inflate and go. So, are any of you accomplished climbers?
Yes.
I'm not bad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe we should, even
There's
if
a couple
we're
of us.
doing this by force, perhaps we should still talk to the tree. It seems offensive to do otherwise. It's a living being, and there aren't many living beings left on this plane.
I'd argue it's a very dead being, but sure. Talk to the tree. Talk to the dead tree.
You talk to the dead all the time.
I do,
Calder.
and they're usually much more cooperative. So, hence my disdain for the tree.
I can try to talk to the tree.
What? What?
Nothing. Never mind. Carry on.
I look at
Well,
Darby.
No, it's okay. You guys talk to the tree. It's okay. I would probably
I
just say
didn't-
something stupid to the tree. It's fine.
What did you have in
I
mind?
do not have.
Do you have something in mind, Darby?
I don't think it will do anything, but I know a language that might be more friendly to the tree. I don't know.
Try it. It can't hurt. We're taking something from it by force. It would be a little bit better if we at least asked first.
Okay. I'm going to carefully approach the tree. And I'm going to speak in Druidic
Mm-hmm.
and say, we really do not mean you any more harm than has already befallen you. We would like to maybe take what we need, and if there is part of you that we might take somewhere more hospitable, so that you might see better than this. You do not have to be bitter and angry here forever. You could be something more somewhere else, maybe.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Bardic inspiration.
Can I touch the tree? I'm gonna touch the tree.
You can touch the tree.
I'll
So
put my hand on
that's
the tree.
persuasion.
Yes.
That's going to be a dirty 20 plus 3 for 23.
Okay. So you reach out and touch the tree and communicate through Druidcraft, and you are immediately awash with anger and bitterness and misery, loathing that comes from being paralyzed in undeath for millennia. But the both of you touching the tree can feel it shudder and vibrate again. That gray particle-like substance falls, not unlike ash from its branches, and coats all of you. You hear something split from the trunk. And a little, probably be 6 foot high, 3 foot wide splinter of bark falls away, revealing a dark, hollow interior. What do you do?
I look over at Darby.
What do I see in the dark?
Me too.
You both approach the new opening and peer into the dark. And you are looking up towards where you know the branches are, but it is almost entirely hollow. There is nothing to this tree except the shell of bark that was left of it, and the anger and misery that had given it enough hold in this place to have some semblance of unlife. In the center, where you can see almost this concave formation of roots, is a smattering of little dark pellet-like objects. They may have once been some kind of acorn or pine cone, but they too have shriveled and grayed.
I wonder if a lesser or greater restoration was used on one of the acorns, perhaps when we're out of this realm, whether it would do anything.
It might be worth trying.
You know, I'm not one for trees or camping, but this is really sad.
It is very sad, but it is done.
It almost feels like watching a person die.
Walk forward and take one of the seeds.
Okay. Can you just go ahead and make a dexterity check for me?
Mhm.
Sleight of hand, if you would like.
25.
Okay. So you go to stoop down and pick up. You're just grabbing one? Okay. Take one shriveled little mass in your hands, and it feels incredibly delicate. Like the slightest mistouch or jostle might have it fall apart, as you've seen everything else in this place do, met with the right amount of force. But you hold it in your hands.
Bring it up to my mouth. I'll whisper to it. I will say in Sylvan, I'm sorry for what happened to you. I'm going to take you home with me. And I know a garden when I can plant you. And I hope that you'll grow there.
Can I attempt to pick up one? And I would like to cast Gentle Repose on it.
I'll need a dexterity check. You can use sleight of hand if you are proficient.
I am not. Okay, that's not bad though. It's a 17.
Okay. So you two succeed in picking up a little shriveled seed, probably the size of a strawberry. And you cast Gentle Repose, but magic doesn't seem to make much of a difference here.
Okay. Thought I'd give it a try. The
I
target's-
cannot do it right now, but sorry, go for it.
Sorry, I was just saying I was going to try because it's supposed to protect it from decay. So I thought it might help.
The things
I
are
cannot-
already decaying, says Calder from outside of the tree.
Yeah.
You're essentially just scraping up little hardened mounds of ash.
There could be a way. We don't know.
It showed us for a reason. And even in all of your years of wisdom, it might be a reason you don't understand.
Yeah, I concede. It very well might be. I just would caution you all about getting your hopes up. Everything in this place has been dead for much longer than any of you have lived.
But maybe that's what this place needs. Is hope.
It's a very sweet sentiment.
I will look
Even
up
if
at the
not-
tree to see if there's a flower.
If you are still within the tree, you see very little. If you step out to the exterior again, you kind of look up towards where there is that natural cradle and just branches that curl up and around. You, from this vantage, cannot see a flower. But
Can I start
Calder will see you
climbing?
walking out that way and just kind of nod his head up and says, it is up there, and watches as Realm starts automatically climbing. Realm, can you go ahead and give me a strength or dexterity check, please? As you try and find handholds and footholds in the bark and find that this is a very difficult climb. Everything you touch starts to disintegrate.
I got a 14 plus 4, so 18.
You make it probably about 5 feet up the tree. And then a little crevice that you had jammed your foot into in the bark gives, and you slide relatively harmlessly back down to the ground.
Can I try to hook shot? That's where it
You
is?
certainly can. Go ahead and make a hook shot check.
Here we go.
Is there a roll for luck?
Roll for luck.
What?
I mean, I guess a
Guidance!
100.
God.
E100, yeah, actually.
Let's see. What do I add to a hook shot roll?
You could add guidance.
So that's like 16, 21.
Never mind.
Okay. Could you go ahead and roll a d100 for me? As your
Yes.
shot begins to wrap around one of these branches.
Yes,
Yeah,
queen.
see if he just falls down on top of me. So the D100 says 28.
Okay. So the cable for your hook shot begins to wrap around the branch of the tree. And as soon as it pulls tight, it severs the branch completely.
Wow.
And the branch falls down towards you. Your hook shot falls back down towards you. And as soon as that branch hits the ground, it just bursts into dust.
Vaughn, maybe you should levitate up if you can do
What-
that.
You know, I wish I'd thought of that. It's just so unfortunate that we're gonna have to like rest for a while before I can levitate.
I am going to wild shape into a panther.
Okay.
Can you do something lighter than a panther?
Too late.
Irsa's not with us. We left Irsa back out there, didn't we?
I left my
Yes.
sweet darling bird outside where it's safe with the horses, hopefully.
Let's hope it's safe out there with the horses.
And I am going to try to climb the tree as a panther. It has a climb speed. I don't know if that makes a difference, but
It's less the speed
Yeah.
and more the delicacy
That's
and
fine.
care. I need a dexterity check, or a strength check from the panther.
that's gonna be a 19.
So much the same to Realm. You start to climb, and when you try and dig your claws in to hold, the bark just kind of gives, and you slide back down.
Okay, I got this. Someone guide me.
I just paw Realm. Like, just, I can't guidance you, but I just paw you.
Our guidance. So much guidance.
I would
Do
like
it.
to try.
Climb, go for it. You can go.
I have a thought. If we can't climb up there, like, give it a go.
Solus, you haven't gone yet. You can try. It's fun.
Is it fun?
Just degenerate panther noises.
That
We have this
is...
wind fan. If y'all think a gust of wind will break the branches and cause the flower to, I guess,
No.
fall, or do you think that would risk breaking the flower?
Dex
Yeah.
or acrobatics?
Sorry?
Is it a dex saving throw or an acrobatics
It's
check?
just straight dex or straight strength.
25.
Okay. So, Solace, you begin to climb. And you are naturally a very dexterous person. Not especially when you compare yourself to the rogue or the monk in the party, but you also have size on your side. You are a slight, nimble thing. And find that as you slip your hands and feet into the little crevices within the bark, you sometimes feel it start to want to give, but there's just not enough weight to you to drag it down. You manage to drag yourself up into that little cradle, and it does resemble a hand almost sticking out of the ground, where the fingers curl up and become branches that span into the sky for hundreds of feet. But if this is a hand, in the very center of the palm is a little black and white flower, probably the size of a dinner plate. It looks not really any more remarkable than anything else in this plane, except for it is not grayscale. It is black and white. Specific contrast.
I will speak again in Sylvan, and I will say, I am sorry for what was done to you, and I will try and make it right. But I've made a promise, and I have to keep it, and I'll reach for the flower.
Unlike the withered seedlings you'd found in the heart of this X tree, the flower is very much alive. It might be the only thing that doesn't feel fragile and delicate when you take it into your hands. And it hums with magic.
Is it right to take the last? Well, I know Calder needs it, but is it right to take the last potentially living thing?
Yes! It'll grow back. Please take it.
Okay, I believe him.
I
guess.
am up in the tree, and I cannot hear the conversation, I assume.
I believe you.
I will pluck the flower. And then I'll start back down.
So, again, this flower, unlike everything else, is not delicate. It is as delicate as a flower might be, but it doesn't feel quite as fragile and prone to disintegration. You can set it somewhere relatively safe while you descend back to the ground where your party awaits. And you find the rest of you, as Solace descends, that she has a little black and white flower on her. The tree kind of shudders behind you You watch more dust and debris fall from its very tall branches. But otherwise, it is still.
I will hold the flower out to Calder, and I will say that I keep my promises.
I'm glad you do. Now, keep it safe for the time being, yes?
I hope so.
As do I. Now, unless any of you are hoping to sightsee a little bit more,
No, let's leave.
let's leave. I will see you back to the portal, but as stated, I cannot cross with you.
Why not now? I thought this is what you needed.
It is, yes. And once you have rooted that plant, anchored me in soil of a different realm, then I can visit it. Until then, I remain here.
Where are we supposed to plant it?
At Greystead.
We could
A
plant a tree.
very hearty little flower. It doesn't. I think you might be overthinking it a little bit. Antonio fashioned a minimize spell and stuck it in a box. I don't recommend a box. It still needs to breathe, but the science was there.
A little pot. We could just put
Yes.
some dirt in our hands and put
You
it.
put some dirt in your hands. I wouldn't recommend that. You would want
Well-
something that holds. It still is a plant.
Yes. Okay.
A pot that we can carry around with us.
We can work out the details later. The important part is you plant that in the earth of a different plane, not this one. And I can visit
So
that
this
plane.
one.
Your realm catches on fire.
So like right here. We should plant it right here.
I think we should leave. I just think we should
I'll-
leave. Our
I'll
sets
take-
you on fire.
I'll take care of it. I promise.
I trust that you will. I don't mean to sound threatening, but you have to.
I am well aware. You don't have to remind me again.
Just making sure. This is much more than a promise, I guess. It's a contract.
Maybe they're the same to me.
Sure. All right, shall we?
There's really
Yeah.
nothing we can do for this tree. There's nothing we can do for this place.
We have had a very productive brainstorming session this day. If there is something, it is not anything I have been able to attempt. But who knows? You are a very persuasive bunch of people. Perhaps you can somehow bend the sun god's ear to you, and he can stomp on in here and fix it.
I suppose we'll have to see then.
Yeah. What will you do once you're able to come back into our world?
Well, I guess we'll figure that out when we get there. I think I might drink a little bit. I rather think there's a very extensive wine tasting tour in my very near future. And then we have a similar incident to prevent, do we not?
We do.
I think so, yes.
So, let us put this nasty place behind us. You specifically, put this nasty place behind you. And I will see you as soon as you're able to do a bit of light gardening.
All right.
Nobody has any unfinished business, any lingering complaints to raise while the forum is still present?
I have a question, but that it can wait until we start moving. We don't have
We're
to
moving
stay here
now.
for- Oh, then yes, I have a
Anyhow.
question.
Anyhow.
Calder, did you ever meet Lady Adeline's sister?
I did, actually. Not often, or very long, but we cross paths now and again.
Can you tell us anything about her?
Depends. What would you like to know?
Did she fight? Was she a fighter?
Oh, very much so. Adeline was more, gifted in the arts of conversation and politics, and Adele was much more rough.
Alright, that was it. I was just curious.
What a strange thing to be curious about.
I am full of curiosities.
Aren't you just? Anyone else?
No.
Nope, I think I'm good on the pondering and the philosophy and the thinking for today.
No, no questions, but I am looking forward to getting a drink with you soon.
As am I. Hopefully it's not too long, yes?
I'll buy you one of those drinks as thank you for the help you gave me and all of us, but
Well, thank you. I look forward to enjoying a drink on your dime.
yeah.
First round on Realm, everyone. Sound good?
Okay.
First round on. But first order of business, get clear. Get away from this place. Reunite with whomever might be waiting for you on the other side, and perhaps enjoy a little while of safety and gardening.
Gardening, yes.
Of course.
Can we talk about this deal of ours when you come onto the other side? Because it's really inconvenient.
Oh, I'm so sorry it's inconvenient for you.
It is. It is very much so. It's really uncomfortable not being in control of my own body.
I've done it to you once.
And it's uncomfortable, and I would like to approach the subject when you get back.
So shall we walk?
We are welcome.
And we'll approach it over drinks.
After light gardening, of course.
After light gardening. The gardening has to come first. But he will lead you back through the woods. And again, you can hear the creaking still within them of not quite alive creatures just shambling about, reminding you that though you had accomplished much, this place is still a nightmare. But it's one you've navigated successfully twice now to two separate locations. And you can navigate back to that towering open portal, climbing up the gravelly side of that simple mesa, which is an elevated plot of land with a usually flat top.
What?
We should probably not. We should probably not put any more of those in our story.
I think the next campaign should just exclusively take place on a mesa.
I think we should tackle a gazebo next. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
They're gazebos.
As you approach the portal, you do notice it's churning less than it was. The reflective surface that seems to serve as the doorway itself is a little more still. And it might have something to do with the lack of a presence constantly throwing itself against it. It is a little soothing to look at now that it isn't distorting. And moreover, on the other side of it, you can see the ripples of color, which is something you didn't really realize that you've missed until it is in front of you again. And you can look down at yourselves and find that all of you have become desaturated for your time here. Just coated in a thin layer of ash and dust that is siphoning the color from you, too. But you can step back through to the other side. Is there anything you do before you go?
I would like to go last unless somebody protests.
I called her and I go.
Fuck you!
I'm going to give one last look over my shoulder in the direction of that giant tree, and then I too will step through. Bye, Calder!
See you on the other side, Cotter. I'll step through.
I will see that Solace is, I guess, lingering for a bit, and I'll look between the two, give Calder a nod, and then leave.
Will you be okay until we get there?
Oh, please. Honestly, this is probably one of my shorter stays.
All right, if you're sure. I will.
I've never been more sure.
Okay. I will find some fertile soil. I'll see you soon.
Yes, you will. Again, I don't mean to sound threatening, but you keep your promises.
I do so far. And I will turn and go.
And you can step through and join the rest of your party on the other side. And you do find that you are back in the depth of that dungeon, but it does feel calmer, quieter. You're able to start retracing your steps out. And as you pass into the very first chamber outside of the portal room, you do see a flickering orange flame just kind of wisp around you as you move through the room. But no threatening being manifests. No giant swords line the walls. It's just a little will-o'-the-wisp of light dancing around you as you leave. You ascend back up stone steps and into fresh air and fill your lungs for the first time in a good number of hours with the air of your home plane. And you find yourself looking down not only over Camp Sorsa, but along the path that leads back towards Greystead, and along pathways that lead elsewhere, to the west, to the east, to the north. But the worst for now is behind you. You have some time to reunite with your horses. Bellissima will be the first. She waits just at the top of the steps. Seems disappointed, but not disheartened, and will struggle to clop back down all of those stairs, but do so. You can reunite with Ruby and Iamon at the bottom of the stairs, where they have waited for you. Irsa as well, still present, safe. She'll wait till you're back on solid ground and not in the air to find you. But the Rottwilds are behind you, no longer trying to encroach as aggressively onto your home plane. And who knows what that might mean for those affected by its influence. But you'll find out.
And we don't, you would have said it, but we don't see Otto or Eowyn or Cora yet at the moment.
Not.
Okay, fuck. I have a setting stone. It's okay,
And
next
I
session.
reach for my swords. Please and thank you.
Give the sword back.
Giving the sword back.
Yes.
You
She
get
seems relieved.
You notice you're no longer glowing.
Probably for the best.
Is there anything else you would like to do before the close of this session?
How does the dirt look here?
Very brown.
Is that good?
Is that a-
I don't. Do I know what good
You
Where
dirt
to
know
eat?
like?
what I think would be a really nice place to plant this flower? Maybe at our estate.
I want to put it at Greystead, but I want to put it in the ground first.
Agreed.
I'd like to maybe cut a water skin in half and fill it with. Whenever we get to good dirt, not dirt that looks like it's ghost dead dirt, and just moan like a ghost. Whenever there's like good rich brown soil, I'm gonna just so like half a water skin, I'm gonna pack dirt in there and carry it like that.
Are you going to make camp here to rest, or are you heading
No,
immediately for better dirt?
I think we should rest. I'm just saying.
I think we should message our friends with a sending stone and then rest.
because I don't have any way to message anybody. I have no spell slots.
I have a sending stone with Awen.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, so
doesn't
fuck your
deliver
spell
Sending
slots.
Sending stones with friends are so nice. What's it like?
I was going to say I would like to send a message to Brian.
Okay. You can
Um,
send your messages. What are you?
Yeah.
saying?
You go first and think about it.
I mean, are we resting? Are we like sitting down and like are we gonna have a long sleep, guys?
I think
You
we should
can-
sleep.
I will build the hut. I will build the hut for everyone.
I was gonna say you could probably at least take the horses and Irsa and all of you outside of the camp.
Okay.
It would be
Yeah.
another hour or so of traveling, but
Yeah.
at least it puts the ghost town behind you, and you are back in the wilderness, where you can make a camp that feels a little bit nostalgic to make. You're just camping in the wilderness, just like you have been doing.
I'm gonna message Awen.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have anything much to say. Awen, can you hear me? Are you all right? We just got out, and where are you? Yeah. No, I'm done.
More words. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I'm
two
done.
words.
It was perfect. That was perfect. No notes.
So
Kian's going, yeah, no, I'm done. Okay.
yeah, that is the end.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
no,
Mia
I'm done.
stands there for you because you've done it for her many times. So she's like,
You get a response fairly quickly, but it's probably not the one you're hoping for.
damn it.
You hear a familiar voice. Hi. I took the stone. Shh. It's okay, they're still sleeping. But we found an inn. I'll let you know when they wake up.
An inn
What's the name of the inn? I'm just curious.
It's the only inn, you guys.
I can't answer.
We'll try again tomorrow.
Everyone's gonna be like, God fucking damn it. Fuck. Okay.
Schrodinger's canon, you guys. Canyon. Fuck off.
Ian.
Okay. I would like to send
And
a
I will
message-
tell everyone. Sorry, and I will tell everyone that.
I'm going to send a message to Brian.
Mhm.
We've made it out safely. I think we're heading your way again. Everyone's okay. I hope you are too. Good night.
You also get a fairly quick response. Oh, thank the gods. I was trying to reach you.
Oh
I
no.
thought I'd broken the stone. Glad you're safe. Come visit soon.
I'm gonna keep that one for me.
Can
I
I
will
message my... Oh, sorry, you go ahead.
No. You're first. You're first. You've got a stone. That's a real thing. Go for it. You first.
Just want to message my dad. Say hi, Dad.
Some high dad soup.
You're in a bad place, but we made it. And things should get better. I don't know how many words this is. They're not counting. They're just going. Okay, I love
No,
you.
no.
Yeah, I don't think that was too bad. I think you're still
I
under.
think I'm good.
Again, you also get a response fairly quickly. Hello, Darby. It's good to hear your voice. Be safe. North soon.
One north, guys.
When north. When dad.
North next. North next.
Yeah. Well, no. Oh, fuck. Can we go? Oh, sorry.
North next. I don't know.
Let's see. Fucking clouds.
Or Kratzford. Actually, there's a couple
That's
places.
north, bud.
Oh, north next.
It is north. I will just
Okay.
send a message to Sophie
Mm-hmm.
that
Mm.
we are okay, that I hope she is well, and that I kept my promise.
Do you have? You're using a spell slot, yeah?
I am.
Okay. I was just.
I do. I took it. I traded out something last level. Yes.
Okay.
No, I do not have any
Oh.
sending stones at all.
That's what I was worried. I was like, I know you lost the
They're
sending
all gone.
stone.
It's
I know you
fine.
don't
I
have any
sent some
scrolls.
letters. I sent some letters. It's fine. I'm fine. Fine about it. Still fine.
You will get. I'm glad you're safe. Life in the city is weird. There's so many people. I'm a little nervous. Feel like something weird is going on. Love you, bye.
Go to sleep and get more spell slots and figure out what the fuck that was about.
What city? Where?
Varen is later, so might be time to go north.
They're in Solskid, yes.
Time to go north.
It's fine. She's gonna. It's fine. She's with the person she loves, and everything's fine. What could possibly go wrong?
All right. Anyone else? Any other messages, letters, sendings?
Nothing that's gonna be like a message, but Vonna's gonna write a letter on the trip back.
Okay. I mean, you can enjoy the odd creature comforts of a wilderness camp, of setting up a perimeter, building a hut, putting down your bedrolls, building a fire, enjoying one of Vaughn's road-cooked meals. It feels distinctly less dire than it has for the past few weeks. Like a weight has been lifted. A big to-do finally crossed off your checklist. You can spend the evening just enjoying each other's company, enjoying the outdoors, fresh air, color, sky full of stars. Even the overcast seems to have receded and dissipated. And you have open sky. But that is where we will end for today. I super have to pee. So
Me
everybody have a
too.
wonderful night.
Yay.
Congratulations on making it through the first big to do. People are gonna wake up now. Yay!
Yay. What could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
Goodbye.
Okay, bye everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.